Rooted in a proud past and reaching toward a bright future, Klay County Schools is where tradition and innovation come together for every student. With 95% of our teachers certified, our classrooms are led by passionate educators who know that learning begins with connection. Thanks to the support of our community, we're now a one-to-one iPad district, bringing opportunity to every hand and every home. From improved attendance to wraparound support through communities and schools, we're lifting up the whole child. As a proud Purple Star district, we stand with our military families, honoring service and building resilience. And with a 95.9% graduation rate, our students are not just crossing the stage, they're stepping into bright futures. This is Klay County Schools, rooted in tradition, driven by progress, and united in purpose, where every student matters, every moment counts, and the future is brighter because of what we do today.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A pleasant evening, a warm evening, high atop what used to be Mesa Park, now what is called Don Jarvis Memorial Park. My name is Andrew Miller, live on Klay County Sports YouTube channel for the first time in the history of the channel. We are live inside the big barn here up at Don Jarvis Memorial Park as we prepare for the 4-H FFA Livestock Sale. A lot has gone on over the last few days up here at this place, and we're very happy to be joined. We're going to be joined by the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Phil Dobbins, throughout the afternoon and into the evening, but I am very happy to be joined by our local WVU Extension agent for Klay County, West Virginia. That is Michael Shamblin. Michael, number one, I do appreciate you coming to join us. I know you are probably one of the busier human beings at the moment, but you've taken some time to come up here and talk with us real quick about what it takes to put on something like the livestock sale itself. Not only that, but the entire week that has happened up here for these kids.
It's a pleasure, and I certainly appreciate you all broadcasting for us. These kids have been preparing for months to try to put their best foot forward, and I think that's what really makes this a special event, is that we knock off our mud and whatever else may be on our boots, and we come here and we just try to make ourselves shine, and these kids do a wonderful job of it.
You know, and I've done this in Roane County for a couple of years, and what I have found over the last couple of years, Michael, is what people usually see here tonight is the finished product. That doesn't tell the story of what these kids go through throughout the entirety of the year to prepare these animals for this show.
Well, the finished product is sometimes erroneously thought of as the animals, but it's not really the animals at all that are the product. These kids grow from start to finish, and that's what we're really trying to raise here, good, productive adults that care about their community, and that's what we have here is a really strong community of supporters and parents and kids who come together for the sake of agriculture, but the camaraderie and the community is what really makes it a great event, and they're growing. They're in front of people, they're putting their best foot forward, and we're really proud of their work and effort.
And on top of that, there's going to be some money made here tonight for these kids, and that's a lot that goes into this. That is a great reward for these kids beyond just what it takes to raise an animal like this.
Well, that's true. So there's always that monetary incentive, and so when we had our workshops earlier this year, one of the things that I tried to stress with these kids, and I think it's starting to catch on, is that we're not looking at buyers this evening. We're looking at supporters, and it takes a community to make things like this happen. They come and they pay way more than market price for these animals for these kids because they want to invest in their future. And I can't say enough to the supporters, aka buyers, that will come here tonight and make some of these kids have a better future in the process.
Well, Michael, you've been doing a lot here, and you got me set up in a great location right up above. We're high above where the arena is, where they're going to be actually selling the animals. We're going to go live with them as they sell the animals. A lot of hard work for you and your crew. A lot of hard work for these kids is going to come to fruition here tonight. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and we really appreciate you all coming by.
Absolutely. That is the extension agent here from Klay County, WVU extension agent Michael Shamblin. A very, very busy man, and he has done a lot of great work here to get this thing ready to go. And again, what you're looking at here out in front of us is the stage, if you will, the arena, if you will, and it is set up and ready to go as we get set for this wonderful event. And we're just checking on some things. Want to make sure. Yep, I got the mic turned down a little bit there. Thank you very much, Swolby. It's always good to have my buddy Swolby watching in to make sure I don't mess up everything that is happening here. A lot of things to happen, so here's how it's going to go. They're going to have a barnyard parade to begin. They're going to do a barnyard parade. Then they're going to start off with the Grand and Reserve Champion sales. Once they do that, they're going to go to the Market Hogs. After the Market Hogs, they're going to go to the Market Rabbits, the Wool Breed Lambs, the Market Hare Breed Lambs, Honorable Mention Animals. And at the end of the night, they're going to go to the Donated Animals. And we're hoping that we'll get a chance, as this thing goes very quickly. If you are not familiar with these livestock sales, and we're going to have the auctioneer mic'd up for this entire event. I tell you what, if you are not familiar with these things, they go quickly. Not a whole lot of time in between, but if we get a chance, we're going to try to talk to maybe a couple of Grand Champion youngsters. Looking so forward to this, and we do have some royalty around here somewhere. Let's see if we can get the Klay County Ag Queen. You got to have royalty when you get a chance to at all times.
Is there a way I don't have to put them on? I can't take this off.
We're going to get the Queen. Can you hear us? Can you hear us all right? Okay. So let me flip this camera down real quickly, and we're looking at royalty. Number one, I want you to introduce yourself to all of those people out there watching on YouTube and Facebook.
I am Katie Davis. I am the Klay County Ag Fair Queen.
So, Kate, let me ask you. I saw you a little bit earlier. I saw the tiara on there, and I said, I have to have you on the air, number one. What does one have to do to become the Klay County Ag Fair Queen?
Well, July 20th, that was this year's and last year's day of the Ag pageant. You will be entered in, and you will describe yourself, describe your favorite farm animal. You have age groups. So 13 to 16 can be like Miss Teen, we have Junior Teen, we have Little Miss, and then there's also groups where you can be Mrs., Miss, and we crown like the queen. So like next year I will be crowning every individual. You get to, every year, you can't redo the year you already done. So when you go up, you'll get more crowns and more titles. The Apple Festival, you will ride a float through there and get recognized by the public with other queens. It is a really good bonding experience to get to know other queens.
So on top of the fact that you are representing here, you're also showing here, correct?
Yes, I am showing a Hampshire lamb.
So what do you have on your docket? You mentioned a few of the things that you're required to do. What do you have to do as far as promoting the Klay County Ag Fair now that you have this title?
Well, like I said, the ag will have a float, and you float down, and that shows what pageants we have here, like the Golden Delicious. Braxton County sometimes comes down, the Lighthouse Festival. I'm trying to think of the other ones. There's a lot.
You've already a busy human, but now you've added to this, is what you're saying?
Well, see, our ring, what I do is I step in, and while the animals get judged and stuff, I will hand out ribbons to each individual class of them. And they walk through here, and they get judged on first place, second place, third place. And we also have grand champions, and grand champions like, the top of the top. We also have where we walk around and show how great we are.
Yeah.
How great we are with leading our animals and how they can trust us. You always want an animal to be comfortable with you.
Yeah.
So when you're walking them, they don't get frightened and frighten other animals or other people. You want to have an animal that will lead by your side, that will be able to let you move them comfortably. Allow them to because the judge will have to apply, like for lambs, she comes up or he comes up and touches the back of them to see how sturdy your animal is.
Okay.
And to see if they will kick or not, and to see the muscles and the meat that it provides. So there's hair sheep and meat sheep and like other individuals of that kind. Like there's meat rabbits and just fluffy little rabbits you get to have as pets.
I like the fluffy little rabbits. That's what I would call them.
But wool sheep and hair sheep are different. They grow at different speeds. Wool sheep, they go faster. They have stronger muscles, stronger meat because they're meant for meat. And hair sheep are little. They grow slower pace time. They're kind of like little pets.
Yeah.
And it's always safe to know your animal as well as you know you.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time with it because a lot of kids put a lot of money and a lot of time into these animals.
Yeah, we only see the final product here, but it's a year-long thing to get this thing ready to go. Katie, we wish you the best of luck in your year as reigning Klay County Ag Fair Queen. You're going to be busy here tonight. Thank you for taking time to join us, though.
You're welcome.
100%. That is the Klay County Ag Queen, and that is Katie Davis. Did I get it right this time?
Yes.
Katie Davis. I'm going to be joined now by my partner over here. You can make sure that tiara does not fall off. Flip that thing around. Okay, now get that thing up there close to you. Flip it around. Yes, there we go. And I am joined by the superintendent of Klay County Schools, Mr. Phil Dobbins. Well, Phil, this is the first ever broadcast on Klay County Sports. We are on YouTube. We have shared the link to Facebook just because Facebook takes 60 days to make you do stuff.
Right.
But a great opportunity here for not only this channel, but for you guys to really highlight the students of Klay County.
Yeah, when you first talked to us through Mr. Pena and pitched the idea of possibly having a WVRC Klay County, I mean, I couldn't have been more excited. It's just such a perfect fit for us. And for you guys too, I believe, with us, Roane and Calhoun counties. But what a way to showcase the students of Klay County and different programs that we offer. I know this gets spun a lot as an athletic, an athletic-minded show, but in reality, I mean, we want to cover, all areas. Especially, we want to do that for WVRC Klay. And what a way to kick it off.
Yeah, we want to take the opportunity to start things off in the summertime before sports even gets going. We want to give a chance to highlight some of these kids who have put a lot of work in. It's a lot like athletics, Phil, in that they spend a year working, training, making sure these animals are properly fed, properly taken care of, all to get to this point.
They do. They do, Drew. And listen, our next guest here that's going to speak for us is Wesley Arms. He's going to speak to us a little bit. He is a former teacher at Klay County High School. He is currently magistrate of Klay County for Klay County, and he's been involved in this for 10 years.
So, Mr. Wesley Arms, can you hear us? I cannot hear. It would help if I turned the right one up. I'll tell you what.
How's that?
Okay, I can hear you.
Doesn't it always help if I turn the
it does help if you have the mic turned up. Yeah, he can hear you now. But you've been involved for 10 years, and Drew was actually talking about this point that, much like athletics, I mean, this is a year-round project that these kids work on. You care to elaborate on that from your experience?
Oh, absolutely. It is year-round, and actually it not only have I been in it 10 years, my youngest son, this is his 10th year. I've got 4 children, and he's the second one of the 4 to show. For us, it's been a 10-year project.
What goes in? I know you guys show hogs each year. So from start to finish, what does that entail?
So for the hogs, it's a market hog class that we're in. So we have to select. We have to know the breeds. We have to understand what characteristics come with each breed. and we have to select a hog that's going to do well in market standard, which is usually your blue buck. Oftentimes it's a Hampshire, and there's different mixes that'll have that. So it starts with breed selection, and it also has to be a specific age. We don't show pigs that are born before January 1st. And then when it comes time for our ag fair, 6.5 months old roughly, and there's a target weight. Kids have to learn, our exhibitors have to learn how to feed their pigs properly. And even me as a grown-up, I'm a 4th generation pig farmer. And I'll tell you, growing up, I didn't know breeds. I knew collars and characteristics that went with collars. And we fed them by dumpster diving. 70s and 80s, we went out and we got feed, and sometimes we let our hogs run loose. Kids learn that to reach and achieve a desired weight, it depends on what they're eating. Protein, they make pig feed from 11% protein right up to show feeds with 22 and 24%. Our target weight is roughly 250 to 275, and that's market standard. You'll see them weighing as light as 175. We do have a minimum, 175 pounds up to 315. Some of our pigs are young, born as late as March 1st, but they can still meet weight. But they also learn, not only do we learn how to feed them and the breeds and the characteristics that come with the breed, husbandry. There's project books that come with this. When you first join as a 10-year-old, you're part of 4-H, and you get a project book handed to you. And every year, while you're raising your pig between January, actually, they're born in January, and oftentimes you purchase the first week of March as an 8-week-old. There's 3 to 6 projects that you have to complete in a book every year based on your pig. You have to learn about your animals. Then the finances that come with it. It teaches a young man and woman how to budget. And it's a supervised agriculture experience. Parents like myself should be doing it with their children and showing them this is how much we're putting into it. This is how much we're getting out of it. And then not only the finance piece of it, weight gain per dollar. How much feed did we feed them? What did it take us in money to get it to market standard? And if you feel like you're over what you can get back out of it, next year we have to do something different.
Yep.
So these kids are not only coming out here and showing, this is something valuable that they'll take with them, hopefully the rest of their life.
And Wes, I hear all those things, and I think about, Phil, what you guys are trying to accomplish here at Klay County with school system and how you're trying to teach these kids valuable lessons that they're going to take with them beyond when they're done here. And I hear him say that, and that tells me that you're very, very excited about what they're doing here with this program.
Oh, yeah, and he really hits a lot of points there. The responsibility factor alone, as a parent, when you're raising kids, you want them to have some responsibility. And so being involved in this activity requires that of them. And then to add into that, having to look at the finances, because we want our students, as they go through Klay County schools and your own personal kids, to have financial awareness. And like Wes said, if you're putting more money into that hog or that whatever your project is, then you're going to get out. Then you need to reevaluate and do it differently next year. But yeah, we really, this program, these projects teach such wonderful life skills, and we're just happy to be a part of it as Klay County Schools.
Well, Wes, we're very happy that you're a part of this. As you said, 10 years deep into this. You're a farmer yourself on the side.
Yep.
You're doing a lot of things here. You got a kid who's getting ready to show. I do appreciate you taking the time here, and we're very excited about what's getting ready to happen here. It's about to get crazy, right?
It is. Sometimes it gets loud and a lot of action. Last night, if you was here for tonight's the sales part of it. Last night we done the hog show, and we had 2 or 3 hogs run loose in the barn last night. And us older folks, we don't get too excited, but we had some young men and women that was back and forth.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Now, I did hear there was a rumor going around that our Miss Klay County Ag Fair is going to kiss a pig tonight.
Yes, that's what she's told me. And I've got pictures of myself every year. I show them, and that's another thing we do teach our kids proper husbandry. Most pigs, if they're happy, they don't bite. When I was growing up, all my dad's pigs, they were scary. I've learned through through 4-H that most pigs aren't even a 600 or 700 pound hog. Usually they're like a big puppy dog. So so she's going to kiss a pig.
Okay.
So all right,
Wes, thank you so much
Yes,
for
sir.
joining us. We do appreciate it.
all right, thank you.
sir. And again, folks, you're looking at the main stage here. That is where the actual sale is going to take place. We have got. What we're going to do, folks, is we're going to mic up the actual auctioneer. I got to remember the guy's name. Do you know that?
Yeah, Kessel Lilly.
Kessel Lilly is going to be our auctioneer, and we are going to mic him up. So he is going to be inside the ring, and he is going to be taking care of business here in probably 8 or 9 minutes. So we've got a few minutes to go here. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break. We'll run an ad for Klay County Schools, listen and see what all is going on in Klay County. When we return, I'm going to be joined by Mr. Phil Dobbins, Superintendent of Schools. We're going to talk about some of the things that are taking place coming up this year when it comes to sports that we're very excited about. Stay tuned, folks. We are live at, I was going to say Maysville Park, but it now has a new name. They tell me. I got to look it up. I don't want to mess this up, Mr. Dobbins. I really want to make sure I get this stuff right immediately. They tell me the name of this place is Don Jarvis Memorial Park.
Don Jarvis Memorial
We
Park.
will be back at Don Jarvis Memorial Park in just a minute, folks.
Rooted in a proud past and reaching toward a bright future, Klay County Schools is where tradition and innovation come together for every student. With 95% of our teachers certified, our classrooms are led by passionate educators who know that learning begins with connection. Thanks to the support of our community, we're now a one-to-one iPad district, bringing opportunity to every hand and every home. From improved attendance to wraparound support through communities and schools, we're lifting up the whole child. As a proud Purple Star district, we stand with our military families, honoring service and building resilience. And with a 95.9% graduation rate, our students are not just crossing the stage, they're stepping into bright futures. This is Klay County Schools, rooted in tradition, driven by progress, and united in purpose, where every student matters, every moment counts, and the future is brighter because of what we do today.
Check. We welcome you back to Don Jarvis Memorial Park. I tell you what, I just called it Maysville Park all my life. This is Andrew Miller. Again, I am WVRC Radio and WVRC Roane County, but we're over here in Klay County, West Virginia. I'm very happy to be joined by the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Phil Dobbins. who, Mr. Dobbins, you have now put on a lot of different hats with us. You are now a broadcaster officially for the first ever broadcast for Klay County Sports. We are here not in the sports realm. We are here getting ready to show the 4-H FFA Livestock Sale, a great night for students in Klay County. But while we've got about 3 or 4 minutes before they start this thing, we're talking to Kessel. He's getting ready to go. Let's talk about the updates that you have most recently from what is Bradley Field down on the banks of the Elk River right by Klay County High School. The turf is moving along very nicely right now.
The project is moving along, and as we spoke there a couple weeks ago in meeting with the contractors, it is on schedule. I actually have Monday afternoon, I'll have a progress report to see where we are. I drove down before I drove out here to Don Jarvis Memorial Park to meet with you for the Ag Fair. I drove down to take a look at the field. They got a lot of the concrete curbing in place, a lot of the sidewalks, the dugouts for girls softball. The home side is completely finished on that side, it appears. They have the fencing ready to go in. Lots and lots of gravel. As you know, by watching them turf Roane County here a few years ago, a lot of gravel goes into that. And there's a lot of gravel down there. And it looks like, and we met last week, but it looks like it will be ready for our opening night, which is scheduled for August 29th. August 29th will be opening night for the new Bradley Field Athletic Complex with turf field. We couldn't be any more excited about that. Originally, Klay County's opening game was scheduled to be at Glenville, but as you have seen, Glenville Stadium is getting a facelift. They're getting new bleachers, new turf, so they have to play all their games on the road. So that forced us to move that game from Glenville to our home field, and we're really excited. Like I said, we're very hopeful, and speaking to our contractors, they believe we should be in good shape to have the field ready to roll on August 29th.
Well, Phil, you know, you're someone who has been a big member of this community for many, many years, and now as the superintendent, I want to take it back to a time when things were really, really rough here, the flooding that occurred here that really took its toll on this whole community. Where you guys have come from, not just athletically, but as a school system, where you guys have come from that situation, the turf that's getting ready to be implemented on that field is almost like a final notch in the belt that you guys needed to finish off what that rebuild started so many years ago.
Yeah, we did, and the flood was devastating, not just for the town of Klay and along the Elk River, and as you well know, even down in Kanawha County with Herbert Hoover, lots of flood damage occurred. Fortunately for us, the damage, the flood, the actual river did not get on Bradley Field. The flooding that occurred on Bradley Field actually came from the drainage coming off the hill. Of course, and then when we had the after the flood, then we were able to acquire funding through FEMA, and so we put new drainage in, bigger drains, and actually put new sod on the field. This, as you said, is like, it's icing on the cake as far as having a turf field like so many other county school systems have. Yeah. And I'm a firm believer in if our kids should have the same, if we can afford it, they should have the best that we can possibly give them. And so, you know, looking at the field from that perspective, I'm so looking forward to the 29th of August. And I've had a lot of people that have contacted me, and they're very happy to see this happen. But you're always going to have the naysayers. I mean, people say, yeah, why, why do this or why do that? Bottom line is, if you can make it happen for your kids in your county, and we are so blessed because of the citizens of Klay County who voted last year and approved the excess levy. And the excess levy has dollars that are allocated specifically to the turfing of Bradley Field. And what others, and another way that we're able to afford this is what we call cost avoidance. We play somewhere between 25 and 30 games on Bradley Field. you can't keep grass on a field playing 25 to 30 games because we have at the high school level, you have your 5 varsity games plus at least 4 normally JVs. You'll have at least 4 middle school, and then we have Little League football, and you have A, B, C, and flag, where you're playing normally 4 dates, 4 games. So that's 16 more games. Drew, it sounds like we're getting ready to get started.
I tell you, we're getting ready, and as you said, Mr. Roger Hanshaw is going to be the master of ceremonies for this night.
He is indeed.
What we're going to do is we're going to plug in the microphone for Mr. Keller. Did I get it? I'm going to mess
Kessel Lilly.
Kessel Lilly.
Kessel
I don't know where
Lilly.
Keller came from. We're going to get Kessel Lilly, who is going to be our auctioneer for this show. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to run right down the line. In just a minute, we're going to start with the Grand and Reserve Champions. And it's going to get started with Jace Young and a Grand Champion Market Hog. And as they said to us, as Wes said, it's going to go very, very quickly. We're going to do our best to try to get a couple of these kids while this sale is running through as we can. And then maybe towards the end of the sale as well, we're going to do the best we can.
Absolutely.
While we got a chance, I'm going to swing this camera around and show you all how wonderful it is, how many people. That's the staging area for all the animals. All the kids have been working hard on. There is the ring where they're going to actually sell. They had a buyer's dinner right before this sale is to get going. And we're very excited to get this thing going in just 1 second. So hang tight, folks.
Make sure she gets down here. She gets nervous. Which one, Gemma?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at what we call Maysville Park still. I guess I'll just continue to call it Maysville Park. I can't get that out of my head, even though it has actually got a new name, as in Don Jarvis Memorial Park. I'm Andrew Miller, and I am here joined by the superintendent of Klay County Schools, Mr. Phil Dobbins, who not only is instrumental in doing a whole bunch of stuff here, he is also instrumental in helping us become a part of Klay County, not just sports, Klay County, all the students involved in what's happening here tonight in this agricultural youth fair. This is happening over the last 3 or 4 days up here at this facility, and it culminates in this sale. And this is an opportunity for these kids, as we talked with Wes, to learn a lot of life skills, but right now the rubber meets the road. This is where the money's made.
This is where the money is. Yeah, this is the most exciting part to me. I know the show last night, as Wesley was talking about, got pretty exciting, but tonight it gets loud. And as he was talking about having, they know how much money they have in these animals, and so they like to see those bids go up. And we have a lot of bidders here tonight. A lot of these folks come year after year to support these kids in this program.
Now, I'm used to having, by the way, when we do this at Roan County, I'm used to having my friend Joe McDonald here. He's crunching numbers. So what they do is they sell these animals by the pound. So it's like 15 cents, 20 cents a pound, or $1 a pound, whatever it is. So I don't know. I'm going to try my best to maybe add some stuff up to get an actual total on how much these animals are going to go for. And if you've never been involved with this, these animals go for quite a bit of money sometimes.
Yeah, they really do. The grand champion last year was, I think, $2,600. And they don't sell these hogs by the pound. They sell other animals, but the hogs, they'll start the bidding. Mr. Lilly, the auctioneer, will get it started. He'll get an opening bid, and then it takes off.
It's going to be very, very exciting. And of course, Katie Davis, the Miss Klay County Ag Fair, is getting ready to enter the ring. She's going to be kind of helping out with Mr. Lilly over there, who's going to be doing the auctioneering. She's going to be in there helping give out awards. Very proud to get set to go. So excited we could do it. Mr. Mark Neely tuning in said, let's go. Let's get that money rolling in for the Grand Champ Rabbit, Matthew Neely's Rabbit. How about that?
I like it.
Matthew's coming up here. He'll be the third one as we've looked at it. It says, so we got a Grand Champion Market Hog and a Reserve Champion Market Hog, both from Jace Young.
Yes.
Following that is Matthew Neely with the Grand Champion Market Rabbit. So.
Yeah, and I believe we're going to get an interview with Jace after the auction, after he makes his sale.
You got to. If you've got the Grand Champion and the Reserve Champion,
you got to do an interview. You have to.
Yeah, you got to have at least an interview. Hopefully he's not nervous to come up here and talk with us. This should be the easy part of it.
It should be. And I'll say this too, after the auction, or once an animal gets sold, then the student will stand out there and the person who bought it will go out for a picture.
And we would be remiss if we didn't talk about all of the buyers who came here tonight and who are going to be the ones who are purchasing these animals and who are contributing to the youth of Klay County in big ways. When you add these totals up, it is amazing what these people come and do.
Oh, it truly is. I think Mr. Lilly is...
I think Kessel Lilly has given me the thumbs up.
I think he did too.
Mr. Dobbins, I'm going to plug him in, and we are ready to go.
Grand Champion Market Hall, weighing 264 pounds here. You find her by the head here. Jace Young here, baby, hanging down, $2,500. Then $2,500, $2,500, $2,500, $2,500, $2,500, $2,500, $2,500, money's on 600, then 600 here, 7 here, 800 now, 900, give 9 here, $1,000, $900, where you at down here, 1,100, give 11 here, 11 high, 11, 15, 75, 11, 75, 12, then 11, 12 here, quarters, 25, 12, 25, 50, 12, 50 here, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, number 12, 50, 12, 25 to bid, 12, 50 to buy, 25, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to bid, stick your hand in the air, don't be bashful. I got 11.25 to bid, 11.25.
Kessel Lilly doing a good job of baiting people.
11.50, 75, 11.75, 11.75, 11.75, 11.50 bid, 75, 11.75, 12, 12, here, number 12, here, 12 and a half, 12.50, then 1,250, where, then 12.50, number 50, 12.50, I'm in number 12.50, 12.50, here, number 12.50, 12.25, 50, where, 12.25, let's go, 12.25, number 50, 12.50, here, number 25, 50, 25, number 50, 12.25, last and final call here, 12.25, 50. Shoulder your way, 12.25, shoulder your way, 12.25.
And it looks like we've got a buyer for the Grand Champion Market Hog.
Holcomb and Company, Holcomb and Company.
If you happen to know these people, Mr. Dobbins, you are more than welcome to tell me who the buyers are.
Brian Holcomb, Holcomb and Company. He owns a construction company, also a former teacher, retired, Klay County High School.
And again, Ms. Klay County Ag Fair, Katie Davis going to be in there helping hand out some of the awards as Jace Young is going to lead us off with a nice sale item. So the Grand Champion Market Hog, 264 pounds, is off the block. Well, Jace is not done yet. No. Mr. Dobbins, he has the immediate next animal.
Yeah, he has a reserve champion.
Yeah,
Market Hog.
He's got to get his picture of that. I'll tell you what, that hog was enjoying himself running away from Jace for a second. Do appreciate it. Klay County Panther football tuning in and watching. We're glad to showcase the kids here. They put so much effort into getting these animals ready, number one.
All right, folks, now next we have Matthew Neely coming to the ring with his
So they're going to give Jace a chance to rest there. And we've got Matthew Neely coming up. Got a message there from a proud dad there. Matthew Neely's rabbit getting set to come in here.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hey, here, Matthew Neely, right here, you buy a pin of 3 rabbits. Hey, here, one money, hey, grand champion here, hey, $5,000,
I think that rabbit's sleeping.
Now 75, 575, $600, $600 here, and a quarter, 625, 625, 50, 650 here, $650, now 75, 675, now 75, now 77 here, $1 quarter, then 725, 525, now 25, 725, 50, 750, 750 here, $1 75, 775, $800 right here, $1 wait here, now 25, 825, 50, 850, 850 here, $1 50, now 75, 875, now 99 here, $1 quarter, 925, 925, 525 and 50, 950 here, $1 75, 975, $1,000, $1,000 map, and $1,000 down here, and 25, 25 and 50, 1,050, 1,050, 75, 1,075, 11 here, 1,100 here, now quarter, 1125 and 50, 1150, now 50, 1150, 1150, now 75, 1175 and 12, then 12 here, and quarter, 25 and 50, 1250, 1250 here, $1 50, 1250, now 75, 575, now 13, $1,300 here, $125, and 1320, it's only money, 1325, and 1,300 down there. There's only one grand champion, and 1320, less than final call, 1,325, sold him 1,300, I sold him your way, 1,300.
Wow. $1,300 for the grand champion market rabbit from Matthew Neely. $1,300.
$1,300. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure who bought it.
We will wait and see. I guess he's going to take it to the buyer here.
He is.
Klay Community Service. Klay Community Service. Thank you.
Another rabbit.
So it looks as if now we've got Savannah Rhodes with the reserve champion market rabbit. Got a lot of happy people there tuning in. George Wilkinson, go Matthew. Well, I can't tell if these rabbits are awake, sleeping, or relaxed.
I think it's relaxed. That one's awake.
We're going to turn our mics down and let Mr. Hanshaw and Mr. Lilly take care of business here for this reserve champion market rabbit.
Reserve champion here, being $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, give 5 here, then 500, $5 here, 25, 25, where you at? 520, 25, 50, then 550 your way, 50, 525, 55, 55, 50, 75, 575, 575, 600, $600, 625, 625 and 50, 650, now 75, 675, 77 here, 7 here, 25, 750, and 750, sir, now 75, 775, $800, right here, here, 25, 825, now 50, 850, 850, here, 50, 850, 825, 50, you're in at 825, 50, 820, 50, 25, and 50, 50, here, 25, 50, last and final call, I got 825 here, 50, where, 820, 50, here, 25, 50, sold them your way, 825, I sold them your way, 825.
Reserve champion rabbits goes for $825, Mr. Phil Dobbins. How about that?
That is a nice sale. Looks like Mr. Hanshaw purchased that.
Heard a little bit of Klay County Banks involved in that. Is that true?
Did he? I didn't hear him.
I'm trying to listen and talk at the same time. Always a difficult thing to have happen.
It is very difficult.
While we've got a second, folks, we invite you to please like, share, comment on this video on YouTube. Eventually, we will be live on Facebook as well. We do have the Facebook page linking the YouTube channel on our Klay County Sports Facebook channel. We have Adrian Davis coming up, the grand champion meat goats. Adrian Davis.
He wants them donated back to the fair. I guess they're rabbits. He didn't really say.
The rabbits are donated back to the fair. If you want to announce it.
And that last lot of reserve grand champion market rabbits are being donated back to the fair. So we thank Klay County Fair for that donation back to this year's Klay County Meat Fair. Now on the meat goat, grand champion meat goat.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, grand champion meat goat here, weighing 69-pound bed. Here, you're buying by the head. Here, on a little bit on $2,000. Then $2,000, little bit on $2,000, $1,000, little bit on $1,000. Get 5 and go. Then 500 bid, 5 bid, 4. Now money's on quarter wire, $4. Now 400, little bit on 25. Then 425, 400, little bit on 25, 525, 425 and 50, 450. Now 75, 475 and 500. Then 500 here, 5 here, bid, little bit on 5. You say, yeah. 475 is a bid, 5 where? Then 475, 5 in, little bit of 475, little bit of $500 bid, little bit of 475 and 475. Last and final call, 5 here. Now quarter, 525, 525, then bid 5 where? 525, little bit of 5. You're in at 5 now, 25, little bit of 25, 525, 55, 55, 50, sir. 550, now 75, now $600, give 6, sir. Then 6 here, now 25, 625 and 50, 650, 650, here, little bit of 75, 675 and 70, $700, not a bit of 7, 7 here, not a bit of 25, 725, 7, not a bit of 25, $700 now 25, 7 here, not a bit of 25, 5, 25, not a bit of 25. Last and final call, 700 here, 25. Sold it your way, $700. I sold it your way, 700. How you want?
So I do believe a $700 mark for
Thank you, Walker.
Adrian Davis as grand champion meat goat.
I believe that was purchased by Daniel Tanner's company. He owns a construction company up towards Nebo, West Virginia.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I would like to add this too. I mean, if you look around, you look at all the adults here. I mean, these aren't paid positions. These are, some are parents, some aren't, some are grandparents, some aren't, but they're volunteering their time for 4-H.
Right now, folks, we have Jeremiah Davis.
Okay, so we now are moving to the reserve champion meat goat, and that is Jeremiah Davis.
We have first show 4-H animals for 2 years and enjoys football, friends, raising goats, and music. This goat weighs 60 pounds.
Hey, here, grand champion, here, bid, weighing 60 pounds, here, not a minute, but I'll give 5 and go. Then 500, bid, not a bit of 5, 3, give 3, you got $300, now 25, 325. Then 325, 50, 350, 75, 375, not a bit of 75, 350, 75, 375 and 4, here, 25, 425, 50, 450, 450, 450, 75. Then 475, 500, not a bit of 5, 475, 5, here, and golder by 25, 25, 55, 55, 50, you're around 550, and 75, 575 and $600, and 6 here and 25, 625 and 50, 650 here, little bit of 25, and 625, 525, little bit of 25, 625, 21, little bit of 25, 625, last and final call, 600, little bit of 25, sold it your way, 600. Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw, Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw.
Check, check. So Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw. Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw buying the reserve champion meat goat from Jeremiah Davis. I tell you what, Mr. Phil Dobbins, they were not kidding when they said once we start, we're not slowing down till the end of this thing. Number one, can you hear me in your ears? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are very happy to have a chance to talk to the first young man who happened to go into the ring, and that is Jace Young. Now, Jace, you are a very special young man. As we looked at the exhibitors here, you not only have the reserve or the grand champion market hog, you also have the reserve champion market hog. Do you have any time to do anything else in your life other than work on these animals?
Well, sometimes, yeah, but I mostly work with the pigs, yeah.
Well, obviously you know what you're doing. You had 2 of the pigs who placed. One, the grand champion market hog. How long have you been showing animals? How many years have you been doing this?
I'm pretty sure 3, almost 4.
And how old are you now?
11.
So he's been doing this since he was 8 years old, Mr. Dobbins. Obviously a young man who knows what he's doing when it comes to these pigs.
Did you not have the grand champion hog last year?
Yes, I did.
That's what I thought. So he definitely knows what he's doing. He's got the right formula, right? He's putting the right amount of feed to get the right amount of weight gain.
Yeah, we were talking with Wes Arms earlier. He was talking about all that goes into getting your pig ready for this show. This is almost a year-long process for you, right?
Yeah.
So when do you start working with this animal, or these animals that you have?
Well, when we start buying them, we go up to them. We don't just feed them and water them and leave. We make sure to see how they're doing, see how they're walking, make sure they're not sick, don't have anything wrong with them, and teaching them how to do other stuff.
Do you also, when you take care of them, those are vaccinations, do you guys take care of that?
Yeah.
You do that?
And that's a very important part of this. You know, you can start with an animal and things can happen, things can go wrong. So this is a full year-long process that you have to really be careful of just to get to this point, not only to win grand champion and reserve champion. Let me ask you this. So you've been doing this for 3 years. You already know what it's like to have a grand champion last year. What do you do with the money that you make on this? Do you put that back into things? Do you put it away for future? What do you do with this?
I put it away for future, maybe in school or when I'm older.
That's a good feeling to hear that.
That is a good feeling. That is a good feeling. So you've won 2 years in a row, and you also had the reserve champion market hog this year. So you had number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
So what's the plan moving forward for next year?
Well, hopefully trying to win again.
Three-peat. You gonna do a three-peat?
Well, he obviously knows what he's doing.
He does, yes.
I should say he's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Champion, and reserve champion all year. Well, Jace, obviously, we appreciate you taking some time to join us. Congratulations is in order for you because you obviously know what you're doing, and we wish you the best of luck next year. Keep doing what you're doing, keep putting away that money for your future, and keep doing a great job with these animals.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'll try.
Wonderful stuff. That is Jace Young. Again, he led things off with the grand champion market hog and also the reserve champion market hog. Now, they only let him show one of those two things. I guess you can't have it all.
You can't have it all.
You can't have it all, Mr. Dobbins.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go back to back there. I thought he would just take the one back and then bring the next one out. But.
So we are now working our way through these grand champion and reserve champions. Once that happens, we have all these Class 1, Class 2, 3, Class 4 market hogs. So there's going to be a lot of animals here that people are going to buy. Now, you did mention that somebody earlier with a rabbit decided to donate that back. How does that work when you donate an animal back?
Okay, so they pay for the animal, right? So the person gets paid, but then they donate the animal back to 4-H for them to auction a second time, and that increases funding for 4-H.
And that's a huge deal for all these kids for this 4-H program. And again, this is not an easy thing for kids to get involved in. We talk about sports, we talk about really any extracurriculars, but I think something is different when you talk about 4-H and FFA. These are life skills that are happening, and they're happening. What it is it's transitioning skills to what you're going to do in the real world when you grow up. We talked to Wes, who's been, as he said, a pig farmer for 10 years.
Yeah, and you know, Wes and his kids, and I'm just looking out over all the kids that I see out here making sales, right? They're showing the animals. They're not the first of their family members to do this, and we have a lot of family farms here represented. I see Mr. Edwards down there. He's here every year. His own children also showed hogs, but the amount of work, the amount of preparation goes into this, and just like Jace was telling us, it's every day. You think about that, 365 days a year. You know, farmers don't get a day off. I know this guy owns a cattle farm, and he talks about his family goes on vacation. Of course, he has, 40, 50 head, but he doesn't ever go because he's home with the animals. And Jace he spoke to that a little bit. I mean, it's not like you just go up there and throw some feed into the hog and walk off. They got to make sure they're healthy and they're doing the right things.
We're getting set here in just a minute as we talk with Katie Davis, Miss Klay County Ag Fair. And again, she's pulling double duty here. Actually, I should say triple duty. She is representing this festival, this fair. She is also giving out awards, and she looked up. She's getting ready to go because she is going to show
another job.
A Grand Champion Market Wool Breed lamb. She is getting ready to show her Grand Champion Market Wool Breed lamb. That's a mouthful to say.
That is a mouthful. I'll be interested to see what that goes for.
That'll be very, very interesting. Let me just tell you, the weight on that thing is 144 pounds.
Wow.
Now, I say that like I know what that means. I really don't know exactly what that means, but
it seems pretty heavy. What did the rabbit? We had a rabbit go for...
So we had a rabbit that went for $800. And then we had a rabbit, I think, that went, the Grand Champion, I think, went for $1,300.
$1,300. And then the one that went for $800 got donated back to the sale.
Yes, so the reserve champion from Savannah Roads got donated back, so they'll do that again. So we're getting set to go here. Let's bring it back down to the main ring here, and we're getting set for Katie Davis, the Grand Champion Market Wool Breed Lamb. And I'm going to send it down to Mr. Lilly, who is getting ready to say a lot of words fast.
Katie enjoys muzzle loading, band, being a major rep for Klay County High School, taking part in the Beef Expo Cattlemen's Contest, and theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Champion Market Lamb here weighing 144 pounds. Weighing 144 pounds here, like to have 2,000 go. And 2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, get $5 where. And 500, and 500, and 500, give 5 here, 5 here, 25, 525, 525, 25, 525, 50, 550, now 75, 575, 575, 600, 6 here, now 25, 625, and 625, 525, 625, 525, 50, 650, 650, 650, I got 625, 650, and 625, 50 here, 25, 50, I got 625 here, got to be 650, and 625, 25, 50 here, 25, 50 here, 25, 50. Sold it your way, 625. I sold it your way, 625. You want that the same way? Klay Family Pharmacy, Klay Family Pharmacy.
So the Grand Champion Market Wool Breed 625,
Back to the fair.
Katie Davis. And I didn't hear who was that won that, but I did hear, Mr. Phil Dobbins, that they donated it back to the fair.
Donated back to the fair.
So congratulations to Katie Davis for that, and also she had a chance to get it donated back. We're happy.
I think it was Klay Family Pharmacy.
Klay Family Pharmacy.
I thought I heard that, yes.
We're very happy now to be joined by a special guest up here at our vantage point. It's very interesting. Can you hear us very well, Matthew? Are we good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. So, number one, Matthew, when you went into the ring with your rabbit, people started commenting immediately. They're excited about you, and you brought into there the Grand Champion Margaret Rabbit. Was that thing asleep, by the way?
No, there's this thing that I do that a bunch of other rabbit handlers do. They like to feel calm, and if you put them under your shoulder, it helps them to be calm so they don't freak out when they're in the pen.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. It looked asleep. It looked very calm, so it worked. Yeah.
So how old are you, Matthew?
I'm 15.
So 15 years old. How many years have you been showing animals here?
This is my 5th year.
So you started this when you were 10. Have you always shown rabbits? What kind of animals have you shown throughout the 5 years you've been active in this?
It's always been rabbits, sir.
Okay. Is this the first time you've won a Grand Champion Award, or do you have history with this?
I've won one Grand Champion Award before with Rex rabbits. So what's the secret formula? Now, what do you got to do to raise a Grand Champion rabbit? You got to feed them and water them plenty, and the rest of that I can't say. You can't say.
He's not giving away his secrets. He's still got some years left on him before he gets rid of this. So obviously you have to work with your animal throughout the year to get it ready for this, and you've been successful in that. Are you going to stick with rabbits? That's obviously something you've been very good at. And what do you plan on doing with the money that you make off of these sales?
I'm probably going to stick with rabbits because they make a really good profit margin because you really don't have to pay that much and you make a lot. So, and with the money, I'm probably going to use it to buy, I don't know, I can buy all kinds of things with it. I usually use it to buy school clothes and sports equipment. So
how about that? When you just heard a 15-year-old say profit margin, I think I saw Mr. Dobbins' little twinkle in the eye, got a little tear in there talking about profit margin with a 15-year-old.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that. You're talking about profit margin, so you know how much overhead you have, right? So you already have your pens built. So what's it cost? Do you have any ballpark for the entire year to get prepped for this event?
Can you rephrase that question?
Yeah, sure. So how much food? You got to buy food, water. Do you have to give them shots, vaccinate your rabbits? So how much total does it cost for this project?
I think this year I might have spent probably $150 to $200 this year.
Okay, so let's think worst case scenario, $200. He turned $1,100 profit here this evening. That is amazing. Now that, sir, is a profit margin.
Yeah.
that is a profit margin, I tell you what.
Absolutely.
Well, you had a lot of people rooting for you, obviously online here, Matthew. You do it again. Great job. Thank you for your time. Do you have anything else up here, or are you good to go? Is that it for you?
Like other animals?
Yeah.
No, that's it. I'm done.
So you can relax and enjoy the profits.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, Matthew. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Another well-spoken young man.
$775, $800, $800.
And a tune down to Mr. Lilly, who he's got. Lydia Shamlin right now with a reserve champion market hairbreed lamb. Lydia Shamlin.
825, 825. Sold it your way, $800, $800. Put it on Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply, Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply.
So Lydia Shamlin finishes off her reserve champion market hairbreed lamb. I wish I knew more about this, Mr. Dobbins.
I don't know a lot. I do know that the last bid I heard was $11.25, but I don't know where it ended.
That is fantastic. And when you think about this, when you talk about the overall finish of this event, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars from these buyers influxed into this 4-H FFA program for these kids year in and year out. It means a world of difference for these kids. We talked obviously to Matthew who said, well, school clothes, athletic gear, whatever it is. But there are kids who will use this and they'll put it forth towards their education later in life.
They put it towards education, or as he talked about, putting money towards the next I think Jay's talked about buying the next hog. He talked about purchasing a rabbit. He'd have a couple $100 in the rabbit. Hopefully he can do the same next year.
Mark Neely tuning in said, so proud of you, Matthew. Love your manners. Good looking son there. It's a proud dad. So yeah, Mark, thank you for tuning in, by the way. And folks, we're getting ready to go right to the market hogs. First place is Alex Boggs, and he is in the ring. We're going to send it down to Mr. Lilly.
And $600 wire band, $575, $600 band wire, and $575, $625, $625, $25, and $625, $25, by $25, $625, bid $625, $50, $50, $50, $75, $675, and $675, $675, $675, $75, $700, $700, $725, and $725, $25, and $25, $57, $57, $50, $75, $775, $75, by $75, $750, $75, $775, now $800, $800, $825, $825, $825, $50, $850, here another bit on $50, $850, $850, now $75, by $75, $875, by $75, $850, now $75, $850 to bid, $75 by $75, now 9, get 9 here, and $925, $925, $25, $920, $25, by $25, $900 to bid, $25 to buy, now last and final call, $900 to $25, by $25, $925. Sold it your way, $900.
$900 for the first place market hog by Alex Boggs. $900 for that one. I tell you what, just so much fun to listen to our auctioneer, Mr. Lilly there. He has got the words moving quickly. Folks, while we have just a quick second here, I want to invite you to please, number one, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is WVRC Klay County. It is a subsidiary of WVRC Sports with Roane County, Calhoun County, and now Klay County. And as you see, Mr. Phil Dobbins took off on me because for $900, Klay County Schools has purchased Alex Boggs' first place market hog there. So Mr. Dobbins pulling a triple duty here. He had to jump down off the scaffolding. And he'll jump back up here in just a minute, and we'll talk to him about that. But while we have a second, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel here. This is where you will find Klay County Sports on the YouTube side of things. Also, if you found this video through your Facebook account, please follow the WVRC Klay County Facebook page, the WVRC Klay County Sports Facebook page, because at the beginning of football season on the 29th of August, you can watch Klay County Sports live on both Facebook and YouTube, and that is where you're going to find it. So we're going to send it back down to Mr. Lilly as he gets our second place market hog, care of Abigail Shamblin.
$600 give wire, and 600, now 650, 650, now 75, 675 and 777, here's a 725, 25, 50, 750, 750, here not enough 50, 750, 75, now $800, 8 here, bid, 8 here to 25, 50, 850, here not enough 50, 850, now 75, 875, 575, and now 9, give 9, and 900 here, 900, not enough 9, $900, 9 here, now 25, 925, 925, 25, 50, 950, 950, 925, not enough 50, 950, 950, here, not enough 50, 950, here, bid, 25, 59, 20, 50, here, no 75, 975, 50, 75, 950 to bid, 75 to buy, 950, 75, not enough 5, 75, not enough 5, 950, 75, licensed, final call, 950, 75. Sold it your way, 950, sold it your way, 950.
$950 is the price on that second place market hog, care of Abigail Shamblin. So, Mr. Dobbins, you are a busy man. You ripped off the headset, jumped down off the scaffolding like you're Spider-Man, and I believe you guys purchased.
Yeah, we support Klay County Board of Education each year. We support the Ag Fair. We purchase. We have a set dollar amount. I'm not going to say that on air in case we have to bid against other folks, but we try to buy as many of these hogs as we can. We actually have them processed at Keen's Meat Shop over at AMA, and we feed them to our kids in the school.
That is fantastic. Absolutely. I tell you what, that is such a big deal because in this day and age, the more people are getting aware of where their food comes from, how nice is it that you know exactly where this thing was raised,
right,
exactly where it was processed, and exactly how you're sending it to the kids. That is quality.
Yeah, and I think Mr. Lilly's back up.
I'll tell you what, he is so fast we get no time whatsoever. So we got a Class 2 first place hog, I believe. Austin Craze, is that correct?
750 now, 8, give 8, now 50, 850, 850 now, 900 here, 50, 950, 950, 950, 950, 950, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000 here, 1,025, 1,025, 1,025 now, 50,000, 50,000, 50 now, 75,000, 75 now, 11 here, 11 here to 25, 1125, 1125, 1125, 25 and 50, 1150, 1150, 1150, 1150 now, 75, 1175 now, 12, got to be 12, 1200 here to 25, and 1225 by 25, you're out, 12, 25 and 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 25 and 50, here to 25, 50, and 12, 25, 50, here to 25 and 50, 12, 25, 50, last and final call, 12, 25, 12, 50, I got 12, 25, gonna sell it, 12, 50. 12.50, 12.25, 50, 12.25 and 50. Here to the 12.50. Say yeah. 12.50, 12.50. I got 12.25 right here on the bottom. 12.50. Now 75, 12.75, 1,300 and 13 to 25, 13.25. Now for 13.50, 13.50. Now 14. Get 1,400 and now 25, 14.25. Now 50 and 14.50, 14.50, 1,500. Now corner 15.25, 15.25, 1,525 by 25, 1,525. Last and final call, 1,525. Sold at $1,500. Sold at $1,500.
$1,500, and we found out, Mr. Dobbins, that is Layla Stewart. And that is a broadcaster's nightmare. Not that Layla Stewart is in the ring or that the pig went for a lot of money, but I don't have it listed here. That makes me worry about what's coming next.
I understand. I think who was supposed to be up?
So after Abigail Shamlin was supposed to be Austin Craze in Class 2.
But it was Layla Stewart.
It was Layla Stewart.
Well, here's the deal.
Listen in.
I can tell you this.
Okay.
I know Patrick Boggs.
Okay.
And that is Patrick Boggs up next.
Okay.
So we are on schedule.
We're on Class 3.
We are on Class 3 now, yes.
Now, what gives it away for you?
Well, I coached him in cross country, so I know him pretty well.
So we're going to send it down to Mr. Lilly for this Class 3 first place hog care of Patrick Boggs.
And ladies and gentlemen, weighing 214 pounds by the head hair. Laying here being hand now we say $800 give 8 hair. 800 money's on quarter where 825, 825, 825, 25 by 25, 825, 800 you say yeah, $800 to 25 by 25, 825, 800 a bit to 25 by 25 by 25, 825, 825 and 50, 850, 850, 850 here and 850 now 75, 875, 5, 875 now 9, got a bit 9 here, $900, 9 here and 25, 925, 925, 900 a bit and 25 by 900, you're out, Sherman, 920, I got 9 here, and 25, 925, 925 by 25, 925 by last and final call, 925, 900 a bit, 925 by 925, a bit and 25. Sold it your way, $900. Sold it your way, $900. Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply. Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply.
$900 to Shamblin Brother Farm Supply. And I tell you what, Shamblin Brothers is a long-time business in the Linden Tariff area of Looneyville, West Virginia, just down the road here from Klay County. But they've got a connection here with Michael Shamlin, who is the extension agent at Klay County for WVU, and Shamlin Brothers, boy, great supporters of the FFA.
Yeah, absolutely. Long-time supporter of this event, the Ag Sale, each and every year. They purchase animals here and support our kids, and I know they do the same for you guys over in Rome County, don't they?
Absolutely. I was just talking with Ben Shamlin. They received actually at the national convention recently that was held over at Cedar Lakes in Jackson County. They received a Lifetime Achievement Award as far as promoting FFA and supporting FFA. So very well done.
Yeah, I'll say this too about Mike Shamlin. He is our WVU extension agent here in Klay County, has been for a number of years. Kessel's up.
So Mr. Kessel really has got Caden Rhodes in the center circle.
825, 825, 825, 800 bid 25 by Klay Family Pharmacy. Klay Family Pharmacy.
$950 for that second place Class 3 hog from Caden Rhodes. Klay County Pharmacy, Mr. Dobbins.
Yes, sir. Klay Family Pharmacy, another huge sponsor. This is the second time I think we've heard their name called, purchasing animals.
That's a wonderful thing, and that goes a long way when we're talking about small rural communities, Mr. Dobbins. The support that is needed and necessary that continues to find its way to these kids through these businesses.
Yeah, you can't say enough about them. I would like to have a list here so we could read the businesses off, because without them, without the people buying and bidding on animals at this auction, it doesn't happen.
I got a little cleanup action going.
I'd like to talk a second, too. Like I said, the last couple of years, I've been superintendent since July 1st of 2023. The first 2 years, we had a federal grant program called Farm to School. which when we would buy these animals at auctions, then you could use that funding as well to pay for the processing fees.
Yeah.
Kessel's back up.
And that's a big deal. That is
a big deal.
So we got the third place Class 3 market hog for Noah Dancy, 210 pounds.
And 900, 925, 925, 925, 925, 925, 900 to bid, 25, 900, 925, 25, 925. I got 9 bid, 25, 925. Last and final call, 925. Sold it your way, $900. Sold it your way, $900. Klay County Schools, Klay County Schools.
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be me only here for a second. Mr. Phil Dobbins, superintendent of Klay County Schools, is descending the scaffolding because Klay County Schools is the lucky bidder for Noah Dancy's 210-pound Class 3 market hog. $900 for that. So Mr. Dobbins going to run down there and get his picture taken while we have a second. While he's down there, again, I would implore you all, if you are watching this live on YouTube, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, WVRC Klay County. This is where you're going to see all the Klay County sports and more. We are leading it off here with this FFA Livestock sale. They're going to be doing a lot more in the community than just sports. But this is where you can find it on YouTube. And if you found it through our Facebook link on WVRC Klay County Sports Facebook, please follow and like that page. That is where we are going to have that live starting on the 29th for the opening game of the season for Klay County football. On top of that, I will be around the community of Klay County in the next few weeks. Here is something that you can all do to help us. Please alert businesses in Klay County and the surrounding town that we need advertisers to make this go. So I'll be around Klay County for the next few weeks, and we do need advertisers to help us get this streaming on. It costs some money to do this, and that's how we are going to pay for this whole deal. So I do would appreciate if you guys would share what we're doing here at Klay County with a lot of different businesses, and they can get a hold of us at WVRC any time of the day, 927-3760. Class 4 first place, here is Ian Dawson.
25 and 725, 5, you're at 25, 50 and 750, now 75, 775, now $800 right here, now 25, 825, 825, now 50, 850, 850 here, now 75, 875, 875, now 9, got a bid 9 here, and $900, 9 here, dollar bid 900, now 25, 925, 25, now 50, 950, 925 and 50, 925 to bid, 50 to buy, 925 and 50, 925, 50, 50, 25 and 50, 950, now 75, 975, now $1,000, 1,000 here, 25, 1,025, sir, 1,025 and 50, 1,025 and 50, 1,025, 50 here, bid 1,025, 50 here, 25 and 50, I got 1,025 here, need 1,050, 1,025 and 50, 1,025 and 50 here, 25 and 50, 25 and 50, last and final call, 925, 9 here, down 25 and 50, 1,025, 50. Sold it your way, 1,025, your way, 1,025. Walker Creek Farms, Walker Creek Farms.
Walker Creek Farms, $1,025 for Ian Dawson's Class 4 first place market hog. Congratulations to Ian Dawson. And again, thank you to all of the buyers that are here and are helping these youngsters with purchasing these animals. Daniel Tanner, owner of Walker Creek Farms. We did hear them a little bit earlier. As I tell you what, it's a good thing Mr. Phil Dobbins is in good shape. This guy has now descended and back to ascended the scaffolding twice. You got some hardware of your own as Klay County Schools purchased themselves another market hog, care of Noah Dancy.
It was a really good trip. Also, Hokum Construction down there, he stopped me and he said, hey, if we buy one of these hogs, he said, what I need to do, I'd like to donate it to Klay County Schools. And I said, that is awesome. I said, we'll pay the processing fee over at King's Meat Shop over at Amma, and then we'll put it on our menus.
That is going to go to very, very good use. Second place, Class 4 market hog, Gabriel Dawson, 227-pound hog.
here, 600, and 600, Bonnie here, 600, and here, 625, 25 and 50, 50 here, no 75, 675, and 675 and 70, and 7 here, and 25, and 720, 25, 25, 700, 25, 25 and 50, 750, no 75, 775, now $800, 8 here, 25, 825, 50, 50 here, 50, 75, 875, and now 9, got a bit 9 here, and $900, 9 here, and 25, 925, 925 and 50, 950, 925 and 50, 925, 50 here, 25 and 50, 925, 50, last and final call, I got 925, need 950, 950, 25 and 50, 925 and 50, sold it your way, 925, 925.
So $925 is the price for Gabriel Dawson, second place Class 4 Market Hog.
Grace with a G.
I didn't hear him say who.
Grace Utilities. Thank you.
Grace Utilities.
Grace Utilities.
So congratulations to Grace Utilities, purchasing the second place Class 4 Market Hog from Gabriel Dawson. Those hogs are hungry still.
They are
down there getting some extra food.
Yeah, that helps them stand still, doesn't it, for the photograph.
Do want to say yes to George Wilkinson. We are very excited too. He said so excited to watch our grandson play football when we can't attend. That is a lot of why we partnered up with Klay County and Klay County Sports. We're doing this as our introduction to what we can do. So many more things that I know, Phil, you guys have on the docket that you want to do as well.
Yeah, sure. But that comment right there, that encapsulates, the reasoning behind why we want to do this. We have, we have grandmothers, grandfathers, we have aunts, uncles, cousins that live away, and this live streaming of these games with broadcasting is way overdue for Klay County schools.
We're so excited to do it, folks. One way you can help is get a hold of businesses, have them get a hold of Mr. Dobbins, have them get a hold of me at WVRC, and we'll get some advertising sponsors on there. Let's get it down to the booth, or down to the ring against Skylee Rogers, 228-pound Class 4 third place hog.
50, 50, 75, 675, 575, 675 now, 77 here, 25, 725, 725 now, 50, 750 now, 75, 775, 775, $800 here now, 25, 825 and 50, 850 here now, 75, 875, 575, 875 now, 9, and 900 to you, 900 now here, and 875 and 99, 875 now, 9, 875 is a bid, 99 here, 25, 925 now, 59, 50 near now, 75, 975 now, $1,000. And $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $975 here, $975,000, $975 bid here, $1,000, 9, you're in it, $975,000, $975, last and final call, $975,000 here, $975,000, sold it your way, $975, $975. John G. Hubbard Dentistry, John G. Hubbard Dentistry.
Was that John G. Hubbard Dentistry? $975.
Scholarship, they donated to the scholarship.
Did they really? Yes. Donated to the scholarship fund, and I tell you what, that makes Mr. Phil Dobbins quite the happy camper as well, I'm sure. Congratulations to, again, Skylee Rogers. So it looks as if we are moving into Class 5 first place. Should be Aiden Rhodes stepping up first. 242 pounds, Class 5 first place hog, Aiden Rogers. How about that? Aiden Rhodes, his first year, and he has got himself a first place Class 5 hog. Down to Mr. Lilly.
25, 825, 825, 825, 825, 825, 825, 8 bid 25, 825, 525, 825, 825, 8 bid 25, 825 and 50, 850 here, no 75, 875, 875 and now 9 here and 25, 925 and 50, 950, 75, 975, $1,000, 1,000, down here and 25, down 25 and 50, 1,050 here, 1,050, 75, 1,075, 1,100, 1,100, 1,075 is a bid, 11 to buy, 1,075, 1,100, not a bit 11 here, not a bit 11 here, not a bit 1,100 here, 1,075, 1,100, not a bit 1,100, last and final call, 1,075, 11, sold it your way, 1,075. Nettles Equipment. Nettles Equipment.
Nettles Equipment's right off the Servia Road exits. That's a beautiful landscape over there. Who just bought that Class 5 first place hog from Aiden Rhodes. Nettles Equipment.
Another sponsor that comes here year in, year out. We're grateful for them.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you to Nettles Equipment. I'm sure Aiden Rhodes happy about that again. His first ever animal.
First ever. What it was that? How much was it?
$1,075.
$1,075.
Very, very well done.
I'd say he'll do another one next year.
After that one.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to ask, is there any relation to the second place, Devin Rhodes and Aiden Rhodes?
I believe they're brothers, but I don't hold me to that, but I think so.
Oh, my goodness.
I know their grandfather. Yeah.
If they are, that's a battle. Devin Rhodes, 242 pounds, Class 5, second place, market hog, down to Mr. Lilly.
Weighing here, weighing 242 here, 800 money's on 25, 825, $800 to 25, 825, 825, 50, 850 here, no 75, 875, now 9, got a bit 900 here, no 25, now 25 and 50, 950, 950, 75, now $1,000 down here, no 25, 1,000, 25, 50,000, 50,000, 50, 75, 1,075, not a bit $1,100, 11 here, 1,075, bid 11 where, bid 1,075, not a bit $1,100, 1,075, not a bit 1,100, I got 1,075 bid, need 11, 1,075, 1,100, not a bit 1,100 here, the last and final call, 1,075, $1,100, sold it your way, 1,075. Chapman Farm and Feed, Chapman Farm and Feed.
So that was 1,075 to Chapman Farm and Feed, is that correct?
Chapman Farm and Feed, it sounds like, and if they were brothers, they brought, their hogs brought exactly the same price.
So it will save a fight after this is all said and done.
Either way, it's a win.
Congratulations to both Aiden and Devin Rhodes, by the way, first year showing animals, and they are first and second place in that Class 5 division. They both made good money on those two hogs. Okay, so it looks as if we do not have a sale for the third place hog for Elijah Arms.
Is that Reagan? What's her name?
So we move to Class 6, and the Class 6 market hog here is a 243-pound hog brought to you by Reagan Holcomb.
Head here, ladies and gentlemen, weighing 243 pounds here, being high, and nothing but $1,000, and $1,000 you paid here, $800, 800 money's on 25, 825, 825, 825 and 50, 50, no 75, 875 and now 9, 25, now 50, 50, 75, 975, 1100 here, no 25, 1125, 50, 1150 here, 1150, 75, 1175, 1175 and 12, got a bit 12 there, 1175 bid 12 where, 1175, got a bit on 12. $1175, 12, 1175's a bid, needing 1,200, 1175, got a bid 12 here, got a bid on 12, 1175, last and final call, 1175, 12. Sold it your way in the back, 1175, 1175. Klay County Bank, thank you, Klay County Bank.
$11.75 is the sale price for Reagan Holcomb's Class 6 first place hog, and who was that?
Klay County Bank.
Klay County Banks, and that's again what we hear is we're hearing the same people buy multiple animals for these kids. That is a benevolent thing that these businesses do.
Yeah, Klay County Bank's a longtime supporter of, obviously, of the youth fair here, agricultural youth fair, but also of Klay County schools in general. Including Klay County Athletics. I know we spoke about this earlier, and I showed you a picture of the new Bradley Field. It'll actually have Klay County Bank on the sideline and on the scoreboard. They are sponsoring our scoreboard for us for the new facility.
It's good to know people like you because I get those early on renderings, and I'm like, this is very exciting. Still, I can't wait to see it actually completed. That's going to be awesome. So, we didn't have Elijah Arms for the third place Class 5, but we do have him for the second place Class 6, 253 pounds is the weight on this second place market hog, down to Mr. Lilly.
Yes.
And folks, that last hog bought by the Klay County Bank has been donated back to the fair.
And right here, weighing 253. And here, being hand up here, 909. Money's on. 925, 925. Now 59, 50, 75, 975, 975, 975. $1,000, 1,025. 1,025, 1,025, 25, 1,025, 50,000, 50,000, 50, no 75, 1,075, 11 here and 25, 11, 25 and 50, 11, 50, 75, 11, 75 and 12, got a bit 12, 12, 25, and 25 and 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, now 75, 12, 75, 12, 75, 5, 75, 12, 75, now 13, got a bit $1,300, and 13, now 25, 13, 25, and 13, 25, 5, 20, it's only money, 13, 25, 13, 25, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 25, 50, and you say 13, 25, 13, 25, and 50, 13, 25, 13, 50, 13, 50, 1,350, get 50, 13, 50, last and final call, got 13, 25 right here, need 13, 50, and 13, 50, 13, 25, 25, 25, and 50, 13, 25, 13, 50, sold it your way, 13, 25, put it on Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply. Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply.
Another one you're going to hear, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, $1,325 for Elijah Arms, Class 6 second place, 253-pound market hog. We'll go back to that previous sale for Reagan Holcomb. There was something that happened. They donated that.
Klay County Bank donated the hog back to the sale, and they will re-auction that.
And I tell you what, that is such a huge deal for these kids and for the FFA program. Another opportunity to make more money on that animal. And again, it's just it's what these businesses do.
Yeah, they help the partnership of FFA and 4-H. I'll just say this, our vocational director, Mr. Bob Morris, and Mike Shamlin, the 4-H Extension Office for our 4-H program here in Klay County, they've worked hand in hand for decades.
Yeah.
He also works really well with Mrs. McFarland. She is our ag teacher currently.
So down in the third place, Class 6, we do see Logan Craze. We thought going to have him earlier this evening.
Got him now.
250 pounds down to Mr. Lilly.
Got a bit 11 here and 25, 11, 25, now 50, 11, 50, 75, 11, 75 and 12, got a bit 12 here and 25, 12, 25, 25 and 50, 12, 50, no 75, 12, 75, 13 here now, 25, 13, 25, now 13, 50, and 13, 50, now 75, 13, got 14 here, now 25, 14, 25, now 14, 50, had a bit on 14, 50, and 14, 25, a bit 14, 50, 14, 25, not a bit on 25, 14, 15, now 15 here, now 25, 15, 25, 15, 25, 15 here, not a bit on 25, 15, 25, not a bit on 25, 1500 right here, 25, 5, 25, 15 here, not a bit on 25, 1500 and 25, 5, 25, not a bit on 25, 5, 15 here, not 25, last and final call, 1500, 15, 25, 15, 25, not a bit on 25, 5, 25, 15, 25, sold it your way, 1500, I sold it your way, 1500. Shamblin Stone, they're going to donate it to Klay County Schools. Shamblin Stone, going to donate it to Klay County.
How about that? $1,500. Shamblin Stone donated it to you guys.
That's incredible. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's just, and we'll use it in the same manner we are using the ones that we purchased. I'd spoken to him before, and he said if he were fortunate enough to purchase any hogs, that they were going to donate them to Klay County Schools, and of course we'll pay the processing fees and have them on our menus.
I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. So we move now to Class 7 market hogs, 259-pounder. They're getting heavier and heavier as we go through. This one is Caden Fitzwater.
25, 25, 1,000, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000 here, 25,000, 25, 50,000, 50,000, 50, 75,000, 75,000, 75, 75, 1,000, 75, 75,000, 50, 75,000, 75, got a bit 11 here, say yeah, 11 here, 25, 11, 25, 11, 25, now 50, 11, 50, now 75, 11, 75, 11, 75, 12, 1,200, sir, 1,200, give 12, get $1,200, 12, now 25, 25, 25, 25 and 50, 12, 50, 12, 50 here. And 12, 50, 75, 12, 75, 12, 50, 75, 12, 50, 75, 12, 50, 75. Last and final call. I got 12, 50 to bid, 12, 75 to buy. 12, 50, 75, 12, 50, 75. Sold it your way, 12.50. Sold it your way, 12.50. Put it on Klay County Schools. Klay County Schools.
$1,250, and Mr. Dobbins is taking off again, folks. Klay County Schools, who just had a couple of market hogs donated to the school system, and they have purchased the Class 7 first place market hog from Caden Fitzwater. Again, we'll take this moment while Mr. Dobbins is down there to get a picture taken. If you are a watcher of this on YouTube, please become a subscriber. It takes just a couple of clicks of a button to subscribe to this channel. The more subscribers, the better it is for Klay County Sports. Also, if you found us through the link that we had on Klay County Sports Facebook page, please like and follow both. You've got to follow it as well, not just like it. You got to follow that page. We will be going live on Facebook as well on Klay County Sports. Again, there's a 60-day holding period to start the broadcasting live, so we are linking everything until then from the YouTube channel. Second place, Class 7 market hog, Carly Lane, 263 pounds.
And here weighing 263 pounds, weighing 263 here. I got 1,000 monies on. Let's go. 1,025, 1,025, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50, no 75, 1,075, 11 here. 1,100 here and 25, 1125, 50, 1150, 75, 1175. I got a bit 12 here and 25, 25 and 50, 1250, 75, 1275, 1275, 13, 13 to 25, 13, 25, now 50, 13, 50, 75, 13, 75, 13, 75, 14, 14 here in a quarter, 14, 25, 14, 25, little bit on 25, 50, 14, 50, 14, 25 and 50, 14, 25 to bin, 14, 50 to buy, 14, 25, 14, 50 here, little bit on 25 and 50, 14, 20, last and final call, 14, 25, 14, 50. Sold it your way, 14, 25. I sold it your way, 14, 25. 14, 25.
So $1,425 for the
Excavating. 14.25. Moore's Excavating.
Moore's Excavating. Carly Lane's second place Class 7 market hog. So one that I haven't heard yet. Moore's Excavating.
No, that's a new one. Of course, Zach there used to be a former student, obviously, through Klay County Schools, has his own excavating company now.
And how neat is that to see kids who have gone through your all school system come back now as adults and productive members and coming back here and giving back themselves to this program. Not only giving back, but they donated it back to the fair.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's a definitely a proud feeling knowing that a lot of these folks here that are buying these animals are products of Klay County Schools, and they are giving back, as you said.
So coming up now, the third place Class 7 market hog, Jacob Morris. These things just get bigger and bigger. 261 pounds.
261.
That's a hefty bit of meat right there.
That's a big hog.
So Jacob Morris coming up next in Class 7.
That is a hog.
That is a big one. Down to Mr. Lilly.
Weighing 261 pound here, 1,000 money's on, let's go. 1,025, 1,000 here, another bit on 25, 1,000, 25, another bit on 25, 1,000 here, another bit on 25, 25, 1,025 now, 50,000, 50, 75, 1,075, 1,075 now, 11 here, another bit on 25, 1125 by 25, 1125, 1125 by 1125 by 1125 and 50, 1150, 1150, 75, 1175, say yeah, 1175 by 75, 1175. 1175, wait, 1175, 1175, now 1,200 here, 25, 1,225, 25, another bit on 25, 1,225, 1,225, I got 1,200 to bid, 25, 1,225, 1,250, 1,250, now 75, 1,275, 1,275, 1,275, now 13, got to bid 13, now 25, 13, 25, 13, 25, now 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, now 75, 1375, 1375, now 14, 1400, and 14, 1400, a bid on 14, bid 14, 1375 is a bid, 1400, 1375, last and final call, 1375, 1400, sold it your way, 1375.
So 1375. There was a bit of a bidding war going back and forth there for a second. 1375, waiting to see who it was that purchased that. Again, Jacob Morris, a first-year shower. And very successful for his first year.
Aviation, Summersville, West Virginia.
High Voltage Aviation, Summersville, West Virginia. That's a new one.
Okay. High Voltage Aviation.
We'll donate it back to the 4-H.
Donating back to the 4-H.
How many times have we heard that so far?
Several times.
Either donating it back to the 4-H, donating it to Klay County schools.
Or donating to the scholarship.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
Absolutely wonderful.
You know, of course, I've been coming to these things for a while, but I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason on why certain hogs get more of an amount than others.
I've done this for 3 years at Roane County, and I couldn't tell you. So we're moving to Class 8 with the market hogs, and they get bigger and bigger. Blake Holcomb, 269 pounds, is his second place Class 8 market hog. Down to Mr. Lilly. Oh, this is a wild one here. This is a wild one.
Here's $1,000, $1,000. What do you say? $1,000. Money's on. $1,025. $1,000, $25. $1,025. $50. $1,050. $1,050. $75. $1,075. $1,075. 11 here now. $1,150. $75. $1,175. Got to be 11. $1,175. $1,175 now. 12. Got to be 12 here now. 25. 1225. 1225 by 1,225. 1225. 1,225. 1,250. 75. 1,275. 1,275, 1,275, now 13, 25, 13, 25, 13, 50, 75, 13, 75, 14, and 14 here, 25, 14, 25, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 1,450, 14, 54, I got 14, 25, 14, 50, and 14, 50, 1,425, 50, 14, 50, 75, 14, 75, 14, now 14, 50 is a bid, 14, 75, and 14, 50 here, another bit. 1450 75, last and final call. 1450 75, got a bid on 50 75. 1475, 15, got a bid 15, 15, 1475, got a bid 15, 1475, got a bid 15, and 1500, 1475, got a bid on 1500, 1475, 1500, got 1475, 1500, got a bid on 1475, 1500, last and final call, yes or no, 1475, 1500. Sold it your way, 1475. $14.75, Sherman's Way. Charleston Fleet Service. Charleston Fleet Service.
Charleston Food Service,
Okay.
$14.75. That's also a new one.
All right.
Have you heard that one?
I had not heard that one yet.
I will say this, they just purchased one energized hog. Did you watch that thing during the
I
auction?
was trying to keep up with the camera at the same time. That thing was moving.
Yes, it was.
Say, that was an active 269-pounder. Could have been a fullback for the football team. So Charleston Food Service, a new buyer here. Of course, wanted to thank Katie Davis, Miss Klay County Ag Fair, who's down there distributing a lot of the plaques. She also showed an animal earlier. She came up and talked with us. And what I'm really enjoying is talking with these youngsters who are members of your school system, Phil, and how well-spoken they are.
They certainly are. They're the ones we've interviewed here so far. I've actually talked to a couple others. They're still showing. They want to come up and speak with
Wonderful.
us. I was going to call out to our spotters down there, volunteer. Nathan and Sherman Fred. Nathan there in the yellow shirt. And then Sherman there, he has a hat on. He drives a school bus for us. Again, they're volunteering their time for this
It takes a village to get this done. And I wanted to show up there real quick. As you see, Mr. Hanshaw, Mr. Lilly. Mr. Lilly, the auctioneer, that's a hard job to do.
Yes, and a hot job.
Yeah, hot and hard job. So we move on to the third place Class A market hog, Addison Jones. This hog weighs 266 pounds.
And from here now, 25 to 25 and 50, 12, 50, now 75, 12, 75, 12, 75, 13, 13 here, 25, 13, 25, now 50, 13, 50, sir, 13, 50, now 75, 13, 75, 14, now 25, 14, 25, now 50, 14, 50, 75, 14, 75, 14, 75, 1500, 15 here, now 25, 15, 25, 15 here, going to be 25, 15, 25, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, and another bit of 15, 50, now 75, 15, 75, 1600, 1600, 16 here, 25, 16, 25, 16, 50, 16, 50, 1650, 1650, now 75, 16, 75, 16, 75, $1,700, 1,700, another bit of 1,700, another bit of 16, 75, 1,700, another bit of 16, 75, 17, I got 16, 75's a bid, 1,700, and 16, 17, say yeah, $1,700, do it one more time, 1,700, 1,700, I got 16, 75, you got a bid 17, 17, 25, 1750, 1750, 1725, 1750, 1725 is a bid, 1750, 1725, another bid on 25, another bid on 2550, last and final call, 1725, 1750, sold it your way, 725.
Sometimes the job of an auctioneer is to pull just a little bit more money.
Just a little more. I think it's Moore's, maybe, Moore's Contracting. Let me see.
Gatewood Solutions. Gatewood Solutions.
Gatewood solar panels? Is that what he said?
I thought he said Solutions.
It may be Gatewood
Solutions.
But as you said, the youngster, Mr. Moore, as you said?
Yes. Yeah, he's representing that company.
So wonderful there, and that was a big ticket item.
That's a great picture. That's a
it's fantastic. And a well-behaved hog. How about that?
Yeah.
Sticking around for all the food right there.
Yeah.
So now we move to the Class 8 market hogs. Fourth place, Jonathan Edwards getting ready to step in. His hog weighing 266 pounds.
Now we've got Jonathan Edwards here with hog number 31. This hog weighs 266 pounds. Jonathan is the son of James and Angela Edwards. He's a college student at Glendale State University where he's done his land surveying.
In here weighing 266 pounds. In here being 1,000. Money's on 25,000, 25,000, 100, 1,000, 25,000, 25, 50,000, 50, 75, 1,100. 11 here, 25, 11. He's in 1,100, 25, 11, 25, 50, 11, 50, 75, 11, 75, 12, 12, 1,200. And 12 here, 25, 25 and 50, 12, 50, say yeah, 12, 50, 75, 12, 75, 13. And $1,300, 13 here, 25, 13, 25 and 50, 13, 50, 1,350, 13, 50, now 75, 13, 75, now 75, 13, 50, 75, 13, 75, 14, 14, 1,425, 14, 25, now 25, 25, 14, 25, 14, 50, 14, 50, now 1,500, 14, 50, get 14, 75, 14, 50, 14, 75, 14, 50 is a bid, 14, 75, then 14, 50, here to the bid on 14, 50, 75, last and final call, 14, 50, 75. 1450, 75, sold it your way, 1450, sold it your way, 1450.
Brian.
Amron Truss, Amron Truss.
1450, was that correct?
That was
Jonathan
correct.
Edwards?
Hamron Truss.
Hamron Truss is the buyer. That's a new one I haven't heard.
Hamron Truss, another wonderful sponsor for Klay County Schools. They participate in this event. They've also donated. We've sent kids to Washington, D.C. and national competitions. They've always been there to help. Really appreciate the assistance of Amron Truss, and we see it here again this evening.
Yeah, without these buyers, this doesn't take place. And at the end, my favorite part of these is at the end, they try to add up real quickly all the money that was made, and you're going to be just blown away by the amount of money that is generated for these kids. We got a live one coming in here early.
Oh, yes.
So we move on to Class 9. They're getting bigger and bigger now. The second place for Class 9, Brentley McKinney, with a hog weighing 284 pounds.
It's not the biggest one. We
got a couple of hogs coming up. Yeah, a couple of hogs coming up.
Yes.
So down we go to Mr. Lilly once again.
Money's on 25,000, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000, 25, 50,000, 50, 75,000, 75, say yeah, 1,075 now, 11, get 11 here, and 25, 11, 25, and 50, 11, 50, 11, 50 here, 50, 11, 50, 75, 11, 75, now 12, and 12 here, 1,200, 12, 12 here, 25, 25 now, 50, 12, 50. 1250 and 1250, 75, 1275, 75, 13, 13, 1300, and 13, 13, 1275 and 1300, 1275, 13, and 1275, 1300, last and final call at 1275, 13, 13 to 25, new player, 13, 25, 13, 25, 13, 25, 13, 50, 13, 50, now 75, 13, 75, $1,400, 14 here, 25, 14, 25, now 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 75, 14, 75, 75, 14, 50, 75, 14, 50, 75, 14, 50, 75, last and final call, 14, 50, 75. Sold it your way, 14.50. Sold it your way, 14.50.
So $14.50 the price.
Shamlin Stone, I believe.
On that market hall for Brentley McKinney. You say Shamlin Stone?
Southern West Virginia paving.
No, West Virginia paving.
1,500. Southern West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Said make it 1,500.
Southern West Virginia paving.
And they upped it to 1,500. Thought it was. There you go.
Klay County Schools.
You guys are going to have some good meat this year coming up pretty soon.
Well, they've donated 2, and I think we've purchased 3.
That's
so
wonderful.
That's 5.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I was talking to our foods director, Mr. Jared Fitzwater, prior to this, and I was thinking, how many do we need to put that on the menu for one day? And he said, well, we probably need at least 4. So we're over that. We were up to 5 now.
Fantastic. We're down to just 4 more hogs, folks. Third place here in Class 9, Isaiah Nelson, his hog weighing 283 pounds.
Here weighing 283 pounds, here being hand down $1,000. Let's go. And $1,000, $1,000 down here. Money's on 1,025, 1,025, 1,025, 1,025, 50, 1,050, 75, 1,075, 1,075, 1,075. Now 12. And 1,000 here, now $1,200, get 12 here, and 1,225, 1,225, 1,225, 1,220, you're in at 1,200, 25, 1,225, 1,225, 1,225 and 50, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250, 1,250. 75, 1275, 1275, 1275 here, 1275, you're in at 1250, now 75, 1275, now 13, and $1,300 here, 13 to 25, now 50, 1350, 75, 1375, 1375, 75, 75, 1350, 75, 13, you're in at 1350, 75, 1350, 75, 75, 1350, 75, last and final call, 1350, 75, 1375, 1375, got a bit 1,400. I got 1,375 right here. Now 14 and 1,375. Got a bit $1,400 here and 1,375. 14, 1,375. 14, now 25, 14, 25, 1,400 here and 25, $1,400 25, 25, $1,400 to 25, last and final call, you get a 1,425. Sold it your way, 1,400, sold it your way, 1,400. Cunningham Motors, Cunningham Motors.
So 1,400 to Cunningham Motors. Another one I have not heard yet. Cunningham Motors, purchasing Isaiah Nelson's.
Yeah, Cunningham Motor also, he participates in this event each and every year, purchasing animals. Also a tremendous sponsor to all sorts of activities. He donates to almost every cause in the county for the county school system. Business partner of Klay County Schools and Big Otter in particular, Big Otter Elementary.
Wonderful, wonderful. So 2 more in these classes. First place in Class 10, now they're getting big. This is the biggest one yet.
This is the one. We're bidding on this one.
Brody Pearson, 318 pounds.
75, 75, got a bit 11 here and 25, 11, 25, 50, 11, 50, 75 here and 12, and 1200, 25, 25 and 50, 12, 50, 75, 75 and 13, and 1300 here and 25, 13, 25, 13, 50, now 75, 13, 75, $1,400, and 14, 25, 50, 14, 50. 14.50 here, another bit of 75. Now $1,500, 15 here, no 25, 25. Now quartered in, 25, 50, 15.50, 15.50, 15.50 here, another bit of 50, 15.50, 15 here and 50, 15.50, 15.25 your way, 15.50 here, another bit of 15, 15.25, 50, 15.25 is a bid, 15.50, 15.50. Now 75, 15.75, 15. You say yeah, 15.75, 15.75. Now 16, 16 here, no 25, 16.25. 16.25 now 50, 16.50, 75, 16.75. Where you at, Sherman? 16.75. Now 16.75, 1,700, 1,700. Now 25, 17.25, 17.25, 17.25, 8.25. Now 50, 17.50, 17.25, 17.50, 1,700. A bit on 25, 50. Here's a bit on 25, 50, 17.25. Last and final call, 17.25, 17.50. Sold it your way, 17.25. D&L Contracting, D&L Contracting.
D&L Contracting, and that one went for a hefty price, that hefty hog.
Hefty hog, 17.25, 318-pound hog.
And they just donated it back to the 4-H.
Wow. So what'll happen with that, when they donate them back, they'll run them through again and auction them off.
Yeah.
Make more money.
Just more money for these youngsters who've worked so hard to get to this moment. As we said, we get to watch the final part of what they do throughout the year to take care of these animals. And this is just the icing on the cake.
They want to donate it back to the fair. Cunningham Motors wants to donate it back to the fair.
Cunningham Motors also donated back to the fair.
Wow. So we've got one more in these classes. Now we do have some honorable mention hogs coming up here in just a little bit. But we've got one more here in the classes. Class 10, second place, Gracie Cottrell, a 305-pound hog coming up in just a second. And then we're going to move towards market rabbits. We've got a market wool-breed lamb, a couple of hair-breed lambs, some hogs, and then we've got some donated animals towards the end of this. So we're getting closer and closer, Mr. Dobbins, to the finish of this thing.
We are. It's rapid, though, isn't it?
They do not give us a chance.
No.
All I know is Mr. Lilly is going to need an ice pack on the throat after this.
On the vocal cords.
Yep.
Hog, okay, here it comes. Boy, that's a large hog.
Wow.
What was the weight on that one?
Okay, the last one is 305 pounds, Gracie Cottrell.
Wow.
1250, 1250, 1225, 50, 1225, another bit on 50, 1200, 1250, 1250, 75, 1275, 13, 13, 13 to 25, 13, 25, now 50, 13, 50, 75, now 1400, $1,400, now 25, 14, 25, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, here another bit on 14, 50, 14, 50, another bit on 50, 14, 50, and 14, 25, 14, 50, another bit on 14, 25, 14, 50, 14, 50, now 75, 14, 75, 1,500, and 15 here, $1,500, $100, $1,500 here, and 1475, got a bid $1,500, 1475 and 15, 1475, 50, you're in at 1475, got a bid 15, and $1,500, 15 here, another bid of 15, bid 15, 1475, 15, last and final call, 1475, 15. You're in at 1475, got a bid 1,500, 1475, 1,500. Sold it your way, 1475. Sold it your way, 1475. You want that on Holcomb and Company? Holcomb and Company.
So 1475 for Gracie Cottrell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd like to interview Brody there. That 318-pound hog.
We'd love to if we could get Brody down here.
See if I can get him.
As they're getting some pictures here with Gracie Cottrell. Mr. Phil Dobbins is going to try to get Brody Pearson maybe to come up here and talk with us real quick. check. Check. So very happy. Here in just a minute, we're moving on to the market rabbits. And before we do that, we got a young man here. We're going to go to the rabbits here in just a second, but before we do that, we wanted to talk with this young man right here, Brody Pearson. We watched a whole lot of hogs come through here, Brody. None were as big as yours. What in the world did you do to get this hog to 318 pounds?
I use show feed and scraps. That's about it.
How many years have you shown animals?
4 years.
4 years? Is this the best you've done with an animal?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. So you got a big, hefty price out of that. What is your plans with the money you just made?
College funds and personal funds.
I turned Mr. Dobbins down. Sorry, I didn't want him to yell at you.
Oh, no. Great answer. Yeah, it's really nice to hear. I mean, you want to invest your money in a college fund.
So, Brody, how old are you right now?
13.
13 years old. Planning on continuing with this?
Yeah.
Do you have you shown hogs traditionally, or do you show anything else?
The first year I ever done it, I showed a sheep, and from then on I showed hogs.
Okay. Well, Brody, congratulations. You had the pick of the winner. It was a big one.
Thank you very much, sir.
Congratulations. That is Brody Pearson. And he got one heck of a price on that market hog. That was 318 pounds. That's a big one. That is a big one. So market rabbits. Okay, so I missed Libby Dawson. I do apologize. Libby Dawson had a market rabbit. We'll maybe check with her to see how that one did. And now we have Timmy Rhodes. Now, I want to send a special shout out to Timmy Rhodes here. He was here way early, Mr. Dobbins, and he helped me get all of this equipment up here into the scaffolding. He helped me put the Starlink out. He helped me run lines and cables and tape everything down, and did it just to help.
And now he's trying to sell a rabbit.
Absolutely. We'll send it down to Mr. Lilly.
550, 550, 550, 550. Here's a little 550. Now 75, 575, 575. Now six. Got a bit $600. And six here now. 25, 5, 25, 50, 650, 650, 650. Say yeah. 650, 650. Now 75, 675, 575, 650, 75. 650 is the bid. 675 to buy. 650, 75 to bid. 575, 650, 75. Last and final call. 650, 75. Sold them your way, $650, $650. You want them? Amron Trust. Amron Trust.
Amron Trust once again buying that.
Back to the scholarship fund.
Buying that market rabbit for $650 and donating it right back to the scholarship fund. Mr. Roberts, obviously, you got to love that as well.
Yeah, you can't say enough about that. As I talked about Amron earlier, they've been a strong supporter of Klay County schools for quite a long time. But you imagine that they spent $625 on a rabbit.
Yeah.
They're going to donate the rabbit back so that they can then auction it off, and money would go to the scholarship fund.
You know, I was talking with Timmy earlier, and he was talking about trying to save money and raise money to get a laptop computer for college. So he is working his way to try to get that. He's got some ideas with what he wants. He's got some ability and some understanding. He was telling me things that I didn't know about some laptops. So bright future for that young man. Appreciate you all tuning in. Donald Dobbins, a relation?
Well, there's two. And there's Donald Dobbins. One's my brother and one's my dad.
And then Tom Pringle, awesome stream, watching from Grant County. Keep up the great work.
Awesome.
So a first-time participant this year, Tessa Kaiser, with the Market Rabbits.
We'll have an interview too.
Excellent.
300, money's on, I have, and 3 here, 25, 325, 25, 50, 350, 75, 375, and 400, and 4 here, 25, 425, now 5, got a bid 425, 450, $450, 450, 75, 475, now 5, got a bid $500 here to 25, 525, 525, 50, 550, 550, 550, now 75, 575, got a bid $600, 6 here, say yeah, 6 here, now 25, 625 and 50, 650, 650, 75, 675 here, $700, 7 here, now 25, 725, say yeah, 700 and 725, 50, 750, 725, 50, you're in a 725, 725 and 750, 750 here, now 50, 75, 750 here, now 75, you're in a 750, 775, 800, now 25, 825, now 50, 850, 850, now 75, 875, 850, 75, now 50 here, now 75, 850, 75, last and final call, 850, 75. Sold them your way, 850. Sold them your way, 850.
$850, and look at the smile from Tessa Kaiser. She is excited about that. Well, while we were working on that one, Mr. Dobbins, we brought in another special guest. What do you got for us?
Okay. My name is Carly Rain, and I've been showing in the Ag Fair for 9 years. I did barnyard for 2 when I was about 7, and I've been showing ever since. My papa and my whole family has been showing pigs, raising them forever. So
this is not new to you then. This is something you've been used to. And you had a second place Class 7 market hog, correct? 263 pounds. Takes a lot of effort to get the hog to weigh that, right?
Yeah. And this year we had 4 pigs in the same pen, so they're all pretty close in the same. I actually ended up being in the same weight class as my brother, and then my boyfriend as well. He had one. So, yeah,
is there bragging rights for that?
Yeah, my brother actually ended up winning, so.
Yeah, but who got more money?
My boyfriend.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So, with the money that you make on these, what are your plans with that?
Well, I have a savings account, and I've had it ever since I started showing, and I plan to be a culinary chef and a meat inspector. And I plan to open up my own farm and raise my own animals to open up a farm-to-table restaurant, and then be able to inspect meat, all that.
A young, self-aware lady right now. Marley, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In a full sale here, Caitlin Boggs is got a market rabbit. Caitlin Boggs. I'll sit it down to Mr. Lilly once again.
750 here, 750 here, last and final call, 725, 50, 720, 50 here. Sold them your way, $725, 725. Klay Senior Center, Klay Senior Center going to donate them back to the scholarship fund.
So the Klay Senior Center, Klay Senior Center.
Klay Senior Center.
I'm used to the other side there. My bad on that one.
That's okay.
The Klay Senior Center.
Oh yes.
Buying Caitlin Boggs, market rabbit there.
If I could, I'd like to point out, we just spoke to this young lady. Virtually every student that we've had up here has talked about savings. They've talked about their future plans. They've talked about going to college. They talked about opening a business, and it's very uplifting to talk to students who are, like you say, self-aware.
Yeah.
And they see the bigger picture, it seems.
And they know, especially someone like Carly who's been through this for so many years.
Yes.
She has had a lot of time to work on this. She knows what she wants. Culinary chef, farm to table. I like that idea. So we move on to the market real breed lands. We've got one participant. This is Jacqueline Moore with a 91-pound at market breed land.
And 500 here, no 25, 525, 525, what a bit 25, 550, 550, 550, where you at? And 550 here, and 550, 550, no 75, 575, 575, got a bit 6 here, and 6 here, now 25, 625, 625, 25, 50, 650, 75, 675, 675, and 7, got a bit 7 here, got a bit 25, it's 725, 525, 700, got a bit 25, 525, 700, got a bit 25, 7 bid 25, 525, got a bit 25, 525, 725, last and final call, 700, 7, you're in a 700, 725, 25, 5 here. Sold at your way, $700. Sold at your way, $700. Put it on Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply. Shamblin Brothers.
$700 to Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply. Another name we've heard a couple times here today.
Yes.
I want to thank the brothers over there.
The brothers supporting their brother here.
Yep. Ben, Philip, Michael, a bunch of them. I went to school with Michael.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I believe that when I started my teaching career, I was a long-term sub for an agriculture class for Ben Hayes. And if I'm correct, I think I had Ben Shamblin as a student at that time. Well, we come full circle.
I think they donated this back to 4-H. Yes, they did.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So we've got a market hairbreed lamb. We got two of these. Rachel Shamblin is up first in the ring. 58-pound market hairbreed lamb.
In here weighing 58 pounds, here you're not, been $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, been $1,000, $1,000, get 5 and go. Then 500 here, been 500 money, down quarter wire. Then 5 here, 25, and 25 and 50, 550, would have been 50 here, 55, 55, 50 here, $600. Then 6 here, 25, 625, 25 and 50. Then 625, 650, 650 here, 50. Then 650, got 650 here now, 75, got a bit 7 here. Then 700, take the 7 here. Now quarter 725, then 7 here, you're in at 700 to 25, 25, 25, 725, get 25, 525, 725, then 725, 7 here, 25, last and final call, got 700 to 25, 700 to 25, last and final call, 700 to 25. Sold at your way, $700, sold at your way, 700. Shamblin and Sons Farm.
Did I hear 725 for that?
Shamblin Brothers.
All right, another great purchase by Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply. That was Rachel Shamblin's market hairbreed lamb. Well, we are working very, very close to the end of this already. You happen to mention, Phil, that how much we got left. So we've got one more market hairbreed lamb. We've got 4 honorable mention hogs.
Okay.
And then we've got some donated animals coming up right at the end.
And then we'll have the donated hogs.
Yeah.
That have been donated back to 4-H that they'll auction.
So we've got some animals donated back that they're going to resell. So Owen Paxton is the participant here. 37-pound market hairbreed lamb. Owen Paxton.
Then here been $1,000 to go. Then $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, here $1,000, $500. Then 5 where been 500, been 5, been 5 where been 5, been 5. Then 500 here been 500, we give it 5, here $300. Then 300 here, 3 here 25, 325, 325, 53, 50, 75, 375, 375, 375, 575. Got a bit 4 here, $400 here to 25, 425, 25, 450, 75, 475. Got a bit 5 here, 525, 525 now, 755, 55, 55, 155, 50, 75, 575, 575, 575, 575. Got a bit $600, then 6 here, $600, $600, 6 here to 25, 625, then 625, 525. I got 625, 50, 650, 650, 650, 650 now 75, 675, 675. 7, got a bit 7 here, 700 here, 7 here to 25, 525, 725, 525, 25, then 725, 25, yes or no, 725, 25, 525, 725, 25, now 50, 750, 750, 750, then 750 now, 75, 775, 775, 75, 750, 75, 75, 750 last and final call, 750, 75. Sold at your way, 750. Sold at 750. DNL Contracting. DNL Contracting.
DNL Contracting.
Keeping it.
$750 for that market hairbreed lamb, Owen Paxton. And it was, who was it?
DNL Contracting?
Yes, DNL. And they donated it back to 4-H.
And our ag queen is back at it doing her job.
Absolutely. Such a wonderful job. Again, we had a chance to talk to Miss Katie Davis earlier, and she also showed an animal, and she's been in the ring to hand out those awards.
Every single time.
Every single time. So we are down to honorable mention animals here. It shows that we have ourselves 4 honorable mention hogs. And then we'll move to the donated animals, the animals that were donated back throughout this livestock sale. So that's going to be kind of a, we're just going to have to listen and hope that we get that down.
Listen and hope.
Okay, so the honorable mention hogs, and we'll start with Kayla Dancy.
100 pounds.
100 pounds on the dot. Kayla Dancy.
Here, being weighing 100 pounds. Here, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,500 where. Then 5 bid, 5 where, bid on a bid, 500, get 5 where, bid 500, 5. Then 500, 5 bid, 5 where, bid 500 here, now quarter. Then 525, 5, 25, 25, here, 25, 25, here, 25, then 5 here, 25. By 25, 50, you're out. 550, then 550, get 55, 6 here, now quarter, 625, 625, now 50, 650, and 650, and 650, and 625, another bit on 50, here, another bit on 25, you're out. 650, again, 50, 25, 50, last and final call, 625, 650. Sold it your way, 625, I sold it your way, 625. Same way. Klay Family Pharmacy, Klay Family Pharmacy.
$625.
Klay Family Pharmacy. Again.
Fantastic. Is Kayla Dancy? That was an excited pig.
100 pounds.
That little guy was getting her up and around and all over the place, running away from the handler.
Lightweight. And I think the next one's 105.
Yep, Jasmine Foster coming up here in just a second. And that 100-pounder still moving and shaking. Trying to get a picture. That was over there sniffing.
Back to the scholarship fund.
Scholarship fund.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Love hearing that from all of these businesses. And that one got still going. So, 105-pounder, and this is Jasmine Foster.
Sixth year showing hogs.
And she's got a lively one as well.
Yes, she does.
Let's watch this one.
$500 money's on. Then 5 here, quarter where, then 500, 5, 25. Then 5 here, 25, 25, 25, 25, 525. 525 bid where, then 25, 25, 25, 525, 525, 525, 550, then 550, 550, 550 here, then 550, we get 50 here, 55, 55, 25, 50, would have been 25, 50, you're in at 525, 550 here, 25, 50, get 50 here, last and final call, 525, 550. Sold it your way, 525. Put it on Chapman Farms and Feed. Chapman Farms and Feed.
Chapman Farms and Feed, 525
yes.
for that 105-pound honorable mention hog for Jasmine Foster.
You want your picture?
Well, it's a lot of Foster here at the end here. Jasmine, Braden, Michael, all three back to back to back. And again, once we finish up with these last 3 honorable mention animals, they'll circle back to the animals that were donated back, and they'll go at it one more time here.
I'll tell you, shout out to Wesley Arms. You interviewed him here early on, and he is trying to get those hogs in the chute to get them out. I mean, he has gotten the workout.
Not an easy job.
No.
As you said, volunteerism.
Volunteerism at its best. He is soaking wet.
That's one of those things, no good deed goes unpunished.
That's true.
Dealing with all these hogs. Trying to get this one out of the...
Oh. They're getting the workout.
They're just trying to go get some more feed over there. So coming up next is Braden Foster, 132-pound hog for Braden Foster.
Weighing 132, here weighing 132 pounds, and here weighing $1,000, $1,000, money's on 500 here and quarter, and 5 here 25, by 25, by 25, by 25, by 25, 5 here 25, by 25, and 5 here 25, by 25, by 25, by 25, 525, last and final call, 525, by 25, 525, 525, last and final call, where you at? 525, 525, 525, now 50, 550, 550, got to be 50, 550, here, 20, she's in it, 525, 550, and 550, would have been 50, here, 20, 550, sold it your way, 525, 525, put it on Klay County, Klay Family Pharmacy, Klay Family Pharmacy.
$525 to the Klay Family Pharmacy. The Klay Family Pharmacy, we've heard that name called a few times here tonight, so thanks very much to the Klay Family Pharmacy. As Phil was mentioning, a very big supporter of Klay County athletics, Klay County community as well. Well, another one from the Klay Family Pharmacy.
Klay Family Pharmacy. They donate it back or to the scholarship?
I am waiting to hear. Not sure just yet.
He's going to bring it from his sister's rabbit that was donated whenever you get rid of it. So you can mount that with the first one.
Some of the funnest is seeing the hogs, trying to get the hogs out of the ring. It's hard to get for us to get them in, and then they don't want to leave then.
No. Sherman's fighting the battle. The last 2 or 3 have been really tough.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They're lively, to say the least.
Yeah.
So one more honorable mention hog, and this is Michael Foster, 159-pound hog.
In here weighing 159, here being handed $1,000, and $1,000, bring $1,000, 500 money's on, and 5 where being 525, 525, 525, 50, 550, where you at? 550, 75, 575, now 6 got to be 6 here, and 6 here now 25, 625, 25, 50, 650, and 625, 50, here 25, 50, 625, 50, 625, 50, here 25, 50, last and final call, 625, 650. Sold it your way, 625. Philip Shamblin.
Philip Shamblin. We talked about the Shamblin brothers. Philip himself has taken this one.
Purchased one, $625. I want to point out something. If you look in the ring, there's a younger guy back there against the wall. See, his name's Elijah Arms.
Okay.
They brought in younger backup because these hogs have been crazy.
I had to get that one. That was a quick sale there, $625 to Philip Shamblin.
Yes.
He said, forget the brothers, I'm taking this one by myself. So thanks to Philip Shamblin, one of the Shamblin brothers.
What was the weight on that one?
That was 159 pounds, 159. So now we are moving into the donated animals portion. And as we said, this one's going to go relatively crazily. We're just going to have to kind of listen and hope to hear, to find out who all we've got.
Animals on sale tonight. We do have 5 donations that have been made to the fair.
5 donations.
For this fair operator, it takes money for our 4-H program to run. It takes money for our FFA chapter to operate. And we have 5 very generous donations that have been made tonight to those programs. So our first is a rabbit donated by regular military 4-H program.
If you take a look at what's going on there off in the distance, we've heard some really interesting sounds coming from the staging area over there, Phil.
Yes,
you're going to hear just about everything. And I tell you what, a lot of people have been here. I tell you, it was a hot day today, and inside this metal building, humid, very, very warm. But people have stuck around. People have fought through the heat. These big fans are helping people out. and it's all for a good cause.
Yeah, it's a great cause. Just to point out, these last 5 are donated animals. They've been donated for the purpose of auctioning those off in order to benefit FFA and 4-H in Klay County.
Absolutely. A lot of action going on here. Again, these youngsters have been here throughout the week. There's been a lot of stuff, not just the sale going on. There's a lot of different things that happen during this.
$100 for the rabbit, donated rabbit.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Oh.
And that's our good buddy over there. That's, I believe that's Timmy Rhodes. Yeah, Timmy Rhodes down there helping out.
Thank you.
Timmy doing a great job. I tell you what, the kid just likes to help out apparently. So 1 male, 1 female that were donated back. I'm just going to let Mr. Lilly take over here.
Get 5, then 500, where been 500, $5 here, $100, let's go. Then $100, 100 here, $100, been $100 here, $150, then 50 bid, where been 50, 75, 50, 75, 75, 75, 75, 50, 75, 50, 75, 75, 75, 50, 75, get 60, and 50, $60, $16, 60, and $16, 50, 60, $50, 60, $50, 60, and 50, 60, got 60, now 5, and 16, 5, 60, 5, 60, here, 5, 60, 5, and 16, last and final call, $60 now 5, and 16, 5, 60, here, 5, sold them your way, $60, sold them your way, $60. R&R Antiques and more, R&R
$1,600 for the pair, 1 male, 1 female.
Wow.
And again, these are the donated animals. They donated back earlier. Benefit of the 4-H program there.
Hey, here, my pin of
back down we go.
$200, and $100, get 50, and 50, 50, we bet 50, here, 50, bet 50, here, 50, bet 50, where, ben 25, then 20, 25, 25, then 20, get 20, where, ben $20, ben now, 20, bet 20, bet 20, where, now, ben 20, bet 20, bet 20, where, ben 20, here to 5, then 20, bet 5, 25, bet 5, 20, here, 5, sold them $20. Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw. Roger and Kirsten.
There we go. Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw. He's not only the MC, he's also bidding right beside the.
And he bought a rabbit.
Yeah, he bought himself a rabbit.
Say that's for his girls.
All right, now we've got rabbits donated to the FFA program.
So some rabbits donated to the FFA program. $100 here, $20, then 20, but 20, but 20, where, then 20, got 20 here, now 5, 20, 25 and 30, got a bit 30 here, 30, 30 here, 30, where, 25, 30, 25, 30, sold them $25. Fritz Farm, sold them $25, Fritz Farm. Fritz Farm there, I'll tell you what.
$25.
Mr. Lilly is working his magic quickly.
Yes.
One more rabbit for the 4-H.
What do you say? I got 20, now 5, and 20, fine, 25, 20, 25, now 30, and 30, where, and 20, 30, 25, get 30, here, now 5, and 35, fine, 35, now 40, got a bit 40, 40, now 5, 45, 40, 45, and 50, get 50, 5, and 55, 5, 50, 50, here, now 5, 55, now 60, got a bit 60, here, $60, 60, here, now 5, 65, and 70, got a bit 70, 100, now 5, and 110, get 10, 110, 110, 110, 10, 100, now 110, now 20, and 120, 120, now 30, 130, 130, 130, now 40, 140, 140, now 50, 150, and 150, 5, 50, what do you get 50, 50, 150, now 60, 160, what do you get 160, here now 170, and 170, here 160, 70, and 160, 170, 160, now 70, and 170, now 80, 180, 180, now 90, 190, 190, and 190, and how much is dinner worth? 190, now 2, and 200, now 10, 210, 210, now 20, 220, 220, 20, 20, 20, 20, 220, 220, now 30, 230 here, and 230, 230, now 40, and 240, 140, 240, it's only money, and 240, 40, 40, 40, 40, 230, 40, 40 here, 230, now 40. Sold them $230, sold them your way.
Now that one just showed you what Kesselili is capable of, Phil Dobbins. He took that one as far up as you could go.
Oh, he's magic behind the microphone, isn't he?
$230 on a resale.
On a rabbit.
Oh, wow.
We ain't got no foot.
We saw Wes Arms down there getting involved.
Oh, he was, yeah. He bid it up, too. That was for FFA. That was donated to FFA.
You see out there helping out. Matthew Neely, we talked to that young man earlier, very well-spoken young man.
Absolutely.
As he was working with a market hog.
Notice his technique with the rabbit. He explained that to us nicely. Now look at him. He is exhibiting that. He has
and now he won't tell us everything that
he didn't tell us the whole, he didn't tell us all the secrets, did he?
He gave us one little hint about it. He's like, I can't tell you the rest. Either he said, I can't, or I won't tell you the rest. I can't remember.
I think he said, I won't, I think. We'll have to watch it.
Hey, Mike Shannon. Those rabbits that just sold were donated for the 4-H. Did they have to wait for the resale, or can we sell them again?
It was donated to the 4-H, the last one. I think I said FFA, but Mr. Lilly just corrected that.
I can sell them right now. All right, here, sell them again.
Sell them again.
Selling them again, all right.
25, don't walk away, 25, 30, and 30 here now, 5, 30, 35, and 40, got a bit 40, 5, 5, and 45, 40, and $40 now, 5, 45, 50, got a bit 50 here now, 5, 50 here. This is not the rabbits. You're buying the ones that was already purchased. It's not these right here. It's not these. You're buying the ones that was donated to 4-H. You're buying a pen of 2 rabbits that was already sold. I can't hear you. They're rabbits. They was donated on the donation of the animals that we just sold. Have him go over there. Have him go over there. Have him go over there. Over there. Over there. Over there.
Okay, so we figured out that they're selling again the rabbits, the 2 rabbits that they just sold. They got donated back. They're selling them immediately again.
Chapman Farm and Feed. Sell it again. And here, Chapman Farm and Feed.
Chapman Farm and Feed. Sell it again.
We have to wait just a second.
Mr. Lee said, hold on. Whoa, slow down. I saw Philip and Michael over there getting ready to throw up their dukes there a second. A little brotherly love, actually. Okay, we're back to it again. Those 2 rabbits again are being sold.
The same 2.
Now 30, gotta be 30, 20, 25, 30, last and final call. No, it's not the white ones. 25, 25, gotta be 25, 25, gotta be 25, now 30, gotta be 30, gotta be 30, gotta be 30, and you're out, 30, gotta be 30, bid $30 now, 30, get 30, get 30, get $30, bid 30, bid 30, here now 5, 35, 35, now 40, gotta be 40, and $40, bid 40, and bid 40, and $40, gotta be 5, 45, 45, 45, 40, 45, 45, 45, now 50, gotta be 50, and 50, another hand, 50, get 50, man, 40, 50, 45, 50, sold it your way, $45. Julie Triplet.
Check out the hogs. Look at those hogs laying down. We're out.
So Mr. Kesselilly, boy, I tell you, he worked hard on those 2 rabbits. Sold them 3 separate times.
3 times for differing amounts.
Yep. Now waiting to see if they're going to bring
the white rabbit.
I'd say the rabbit whisperer in Matthew Neely. And a slight holding pattern here as we wind this Klay County Ag Youth Fair livestock sale down. Again, all these animals now are the ones donated back to be resold.
We'll put him in the corner. We wasn't selling him. You're selling the rabbits that was donated.
And we're in a holding pattern due to a couple of rabbits. 2 of them that got sold so quickly, they got sold again.
And again.
And then one more time. We've only hit one small snag, and it's right here towards the end.
It's right at the end.
We'll wait till they print that sheet, and then we'll put those on the bottom.
Kesselilly getting together over there, talking it over with maybe one of the buyers.
Okay, I got it.
And we'll see if we've come to a conclusion about the rabbits.
And the white rabbit is still
chilling. Still relaxed over there.
Still relaxed. I can see it through the boards.
Matthew Neely just calm, cool, collected back there, waiting to head back into the ring. So you can throw your hands up right now. They're not selling anything.
Right. I can wave.
Thanks for helping out.
Nathan.
So they're headed to the scorer's table now. There's your sports reference for the evening.
Oh, yes. We need a review, right?
Yep. As you see over that scorer's table, Michael Shamblin and the rest of the crew working hard. It's a lot to process, all of these bids and all of these items and all these animals.
4-H rabbits that was donated. Let's tell them and they can add it to the bottom of the list.
We're sure to be getting some information here in just a second. There cannot be too many animals left. There were some donated back, but a lot of those rabbits were sold quickly.
They were. I think we have some hogs that have been donated back that they'll auction off.
While they're doing that, take the opportunity to kind of scan the entire building here See the staging area with all the animals you were mentioning. All those hogs are worn out. They're all just laying down, relaxed, chilling.
Been a long evening.
Long evening, takes a lot of volunteers, and for a great cause, obviously, here for the Klay County Livestock Sale. Still the Klay County Ag Youth Fair.
Yep, still a lot of people here.
So there's still a lot of people waiting for some of those hogs to come up for sale once again.
Yeah, I'd say they always get bidders.
I'll tell you what, while they are working through this, we're going to step away for just a second. We'll be right back as we continue with the final part of this ag sale.
Rooted in a proud past and reaching toward a bright future, Klay County Schools is where tradition and innovation come together for every student. With 95% of our teachers certified, our classrooms are led by passionate educators who know that learning begins with connection. Thanks to the support of our community, we're now a one-to-one iPad district, bringing opportunity to every hand and every home. From improved attendance to wraparound support through communities and schools, we're lifting up the whole child. As a proud Purple Star district, we stand with our military families, honoring service and building resilience. And with a 95.9% graduation rate, our students are not just crossing the stage, they're stepping into bright futures. This is Klay County Schools, rooted in tradition, driven by progress, and united in purpose, where every student matters, every moment counts, and the future is brighter because of what we do today.
While we were away, Mr. Kesseluli said, if you are not named Matthew Neely and you have a rabbit in your hand, step into the ring. And now we do see Matthew Neely in the ring. So they may or may not have taken care of the 2 rabbits that got sold 3 times.
It looks as though they have.
Just a slight hiccup and an opportunity to look at a really well-done advertisement that was produced by the Klay County Schools and, of course, your IT guy working hard on that stuff.
Yeah, Jeffrey Crockless did some tremendous work there for us.
And just again, a start of things to come here on our partnership with Klay County Schools, Klay County Sports, WVRC, getting together. Our first opportunity to get things live on YouTube. And again, due to Facebook restrictions, you got to wait 60 days from the day you create the post or create the profile before you can actually go live on Facebook.
And so our first varsity football game from the newly turfed Bailey Field on August 29th will be on both Facebook Live and on YouTube, correct?
It's going to be awesome. So we're back to it now. And again, Matthew Neely back in the ring.
And 100, 100, 100, give 100, give 100, give 100, give 50, and 50, got 25, now 30, and 30 here, now 5, 35, 35, now 40, got a bit 40, now 5, 5, 45, 45, and 45, 45, and 50, got a bit 50 here, now 5, 55, 55, 55, not a bit of 5, 55, now 60, got a bit 60 here, now 5, then 65, 5, 65, now 70, got a bit 70 here, now 5, 75, 75, now 80, got a bit 80 here.
$200 more there for that rabbits. Jared Dawson.
He's going to keep him.
He's going to keep him.
All right, now let's get our second lot back. These are rabbits. These are Samantha Rhodes' rabbits, donated to the Ag Fair by Klay County Bank.
Donated back by Klay County Bank.
Okay.
Savannah Road rabbit. And go. And 200, 200, not about $200, and 100, 100, where and 100, not about 100, give 100, give 100, give 100, here not about $100, give not about 100, and 25, give 20, not about 25, 20, not about 20, not about 20, give $10, and 10, bid 10, where got 10 here, 15, and 15, now 20, got a bit 20, got a bit 20, now 5, 25, 25, 25, 25, not about 25, say yep, and 25, now 30, got a bit 30, here not about 30, and 25, 30, bid 20, not about 30, get 30, here now 5, 35, 35, not about 5, 35, you're around 30, not about 5, and 30, not about 5, 35, 30, not about 5, $30 now 5, sold them $30, sold them $30 to you.
$30 more.
30 more.
So our good buddy Wesley Arms there. He was in a dog fight earlier for a rabbit. Lost that war.
Resell it again. He donated it back.
Sell him one more time.
25 now, 30, got a bit 30, got a bit 30, here another bit of 30, get 30, get 30, 30, here no 5, 35, 35, 30, another bit of 5, 30, another bit of 5, 35, 30, here another bit of 5, then 30, another bit of 5, 30, another bit of last and final call, 30 and a 5, sold him $30. Burt Nichols, you gonna keep him? He's gonna keep him, thank you.
All right, so Mark Nichols bought the rabbits and is going to keep said rabbit.
Burke Nichols has the rabbit.
Nichols, okay.
Yes. Walker Creek Farms donated that back.
All right, to the ag fair here, donating the goats.
100, then $100, 100 where, then 100, then 100, 100, 50, now 75, then 50, 75, 5, 70, 175, now 100, $100, then 100, here another 100, to 25, 125, 25, now 50, 150, 150, then 150, 150, another 150, then 150, get 50, another 150, 1 down, 25, 50, 125, 50, 150, now 75, 175, then 175, 575, 175 and 2, then 175, 200, another 1, 2, 2, 175 and 2. Last and final call, 175, 2. Sold 175.
So 175 more for that goat.
Chapman's Roadside Service. Chapman's Roadside Service. You want to keep it?
Chapman's Roadside Service, and they're going to keep it. They're going to keep
All righty, that was a new one that I hadn't heard.
I had not either.
Now we've got our new goat donated to a scholarship fund by Robert Hanshaw.
So another goat coming in that was donated to the scholarship fund by Roger Hanshaw.
And Roger and Kirsten Hanshaw.
Then 100 here and 25, 25, 50, 150, 150, 75, 75, 170, 175, then 150, 70, 175, 70, 175, 75, 50, 75, 150 last call, 150, 75. 150, 175, 175, 150, 75. Last and final call, 150, 75. Sold it, 150. Same way, Chapman's Roadside Service.
Once again, Chapman's back-to-back, 175, 150 more, sorry.
Yes.
I get a chance to see a lamb once again.
And there's our queen.
This was donated by Klay Family Pharmacy earlier, and again, Katie Davis.
125, then 125, 125 and 50, 150, 150, 75, 170, 175, 175, now 2, got a bit 2, then $200, $2, then 200 here, 2 here, 2 here, now 25, 225, 220, 25, 5, 25, 225, 5, 225. Sold it, $200.
$200 more dollars now.
Put it on Boggs, $200.
So $200 more for the lamb. Lambs.
Then here, then 200 to go. Then 200 we say, 150, 75, 175 now, 200 now, 175, 2. Then 175, 2, then 200 here now, 25, 225, 225, 225, 200.
Once again, taking a look at everything that's going on. There's still a lot of action going on throughout here as we're finishing up here, selling off some resale animals, getting a little bit of extra money for these animals. Some of it going to the scholarship fund, Mr. Dobbins. I'm sure you don't mind that.
No, we don't mind that at all. It's really great for our kids. And some going straight to 4-H and to the FFA chapter.
So the 4-H Camp Fund and Shamblin Brothers donating to that, donating this back for some more opportunities. Oh, we got a wild one.
Oh.
Well, they're getting it quickly now. $200 more.
Oh, yes. She's doing a wonderful job with that.
Absolutely. That was a bit of a rowdy one on that.
Yeah, it was a rowdy one.
I'm looking down the chutes. Do we have any more? I thought we may have had some hogs.
We are going to have some hogs momentarily.
Taking a look up at the MC table. Roger Hanshaw, the MC, Kesselille wiping the brow. That guy has worked hard here today.
He's been going strong for 2 hours and 22 minutes.
And we did this in Roane County this past fall. I interviewed Chad Strickland before and then after. Wow. Didn't have much left in the tank.
No,
I asked him, what do you do? Like the day, he's like, it's a week. He's like, it's a week sometimes just to recover from auctioning so much, so fast. So your voice just goes. All right, we do have some hogs. You can see the chute there. They're reselling a couple more items, a couple more animals. $200 more. And another one donated.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's Brian Holcomb, Holcomb Contracting, LLC, donated to Klay County Schools. I believe that makes us 6. We purchased 3 and had 3 donated.
Fantastic.
You know, it's amazing. We've been at this for, what, 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. We had the one hiccup with the 2 rabbits that got sold multiple times. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's been a really good evening. And again, what I always look forward to is hearing that final total. It is amazing in these small communities how much effort and money and financial support is given from businesses to these kids each and every year. This is not just a one-time deal. It's every year this happens.
Yeah, it is, and you hear the same names as you have this evening. A lot of these people now, you know, sometimes you'll hear different company names, but normally it's the same ones you hear over and over each and every year that donate. $231.
Yeah, 240 pounds. That's a whole lot of beef still.
Yes, it is.
I should say beef. That's a whole lot of hog.
Hog stew.
Phil Dobbins, you're not going to see him on the camera, but he thought, oh my, did we just buy another one? No. You were close.
And we were close, but we didn't get that one.
Tag number 32, this hog weighs 228 pounds. This hog was donated to the Federal Scholarship Fund by John G. Hubbard Dentistry.
So Hubbard Dentistry.
Hubbard Dentistry donated it back. Wow.
That hog was trying to go to sleep again.
Not in good humor. It's a thick hog. Chapman Roadside Services for what, 150?
Yep, another 150, and Chapman once again.
Listen, that's a heck of a buy on that hog.
That is absolutely.
Klay
County Banks, the donation back. 243-pound hog coming back into the ring. If they can wake it up. That last one was dragging the back feet back into the ring.
Yes.
Oh, they got him coming. Well, they got that one coming in. I want to again announce that we hope that if you're watching us on YouTube, please take the time to subscribe to this channel. WVRC Klay County Sports is the channel. Takes 2 buttons, subscribe and then confirm. If you found us through the Facebook channel, make sure that you follow the Facebook channel. You're going to be able to see all things Klay County Sports right here. Was that Holcomb and Company again?
Yeah,
$400 more.
Yeah, he's going to keep that one. He likes the size of that one.
Well, we had a chance to talk to the young lady that's getting ready to step back into the ring just a little bit ago.
The hog weighs 263 pounds.
I'll tell you this, Kessel Lilly gets every penny out of every animal he auctions off, doesn't he?
He's going to take every last dime. Wow.
Holcomb and Company donated again to Klay County Schools.
Is that number 7?
7.
If you're keeping count?
Yes. Yes. That one.
$230 more.
Klay Farm Store, $230.
All righty.
Uh-oh. Wesley took a ride. Oh, my. Wesley got him in the pen.
283 pounds.
That was a fight.
Couple hundred more there.
It is. I mean, it's a great deal for 4-H and FFA, but it's also a great deal for someone to pick up a hog like that for $200.
For that, for that little money extra.
Yes.
And here's the big one.
Here's the big one. Here comes our friend Brody. Brody's bringing us.
Talk with him a little earlier.
318-pound hog.
So how do you?
Oh, he's on him. Hey, look, check it out. He probably needs to get off of that.
Forward 10, 20, soda forward 10, soda forward 10. Charleston Fleet Service, Charleston Fleet Service.
I wasn't sure the name there, Charleston.
All right, here's some reps. Getting ready to begin the accident by Klay County Senior Computer Center.
And 50, money's on now 5. And 55, 5, 50, 5, 55, 5, 55, 50, 5, 55, 5, 55, 5. Now 5, then 55, 5, 55, 5, 55, now 60, go to 60, now 5, 65, now 70, go to 75, 5, 75, and 80, go to 85, 5, 85, and 90, then 95, 5, 95, 100, 110, 120, 120, 130, 200, now 10, and 210, 210, 210, 10, 210, 210, then 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, sold them $200, sold them 200.
$200 more for a rabbit.
CC Treats.
I think we have the rabbit that's in the pen now plus 3 more, it looks like.
Yep. These rabbits just keep resurfacing.
They do.
5, then 40, 5, 45, 40, 5, then 40 now 5, 45, 45, and 50, got a bit 50, 5, 50, 5, 55, 55, 55, 5, 60, 60, here now 5, 65, then 65, 5, 65, 60, 5, 5, 65, 5, 60, 5, 5, 65, last and final call, then 60, 5, 5, 60, 5, sold them $60. R&R Antiques and more. R&R Antiques and more.
$60 more for the bunny.
Your rabbits donated for the benefit of Klay 4-H by DNL Contracting and these rabbits are for the benefit of the 4-H program.
30, then 25, 30, 25, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 25, 30, 25 and 30, 30, 30, 25 and 30, last and final call, 25 and 30, then 25 and 30, 30, 25 and 30, sold him $25. How do you want
$25 more dollars.
You bought them, how you want them? Elijah Arms, we're donating to the scholarship fund. We're donating back to the scholarship fund.
Elijah Arms back to the scholarship fund.
So right back into the ring.
Is that where they come from, the scholarship funds? That's where they came from to start with?
Devin, can we sell them again?
I think the only hang-up we've had this evening has been with the rabbits on the resale.
Yes, back again. Yeah, they keep reselling these rabbits so fast. Mike Shamlin over there can't keep up.
Can't keep up. No, he can't.
The Klay Senior Community Center. I got to write that down.
Yes, you did. Klay Senior Community Center. That rabbit looks nice and calm. R&R Antiques and More. $35.
As you said, Castle Lily is squeezing the juice. The last little bit. Back to a land. It's crazy. You see these kids continuing to work at the end of this whole deal. They've got a lot of work ahead of them.
Oh,
this is over.
Yeah, it's not over. As you can see, we still have people out in the pens working with the animals.
Now, they may have to clean up after themselves. These animals got to get transported. It's going to take a long night for all these kids. They're going to be volunteering their time.
Yes.
At the end of this.
Some animals will go to a new home.
Yep. I just keep seeing a couple of extra animals here and there.
What was that? TC Treats, we're going to give it back to the girl. TC Treats, give it back to the girl.
TC Trees, I think's what they said, and they donate the animal back to the owner, back to the girl.
So what happens in that situation when you keep the animal? Do you have the opportunity to resell it somewhere? Or?
I think you could resell it somewhere else, obviously not here, but it would not be an animal that would then compete again next year here, right?
We just keep seeing some animals come through there.
$10, here $1, 60. And bid $60, $10, $16.
As you see over there, Kesselilly working hard.
Killed the microphone.
As is Roger Hanshaw. Uh-oh. Did they outlast the microphones?
They outlasted the mics, it seems.
Did somebody bring some more batteries?
I got power, but it don't work. I got 55 right over here.
Kessel's got it down. He said, I have 55 right over there, so he didn't miss a beat on the auction.
Not a bit.
Well, we are having technical difficulties, it seems.
And again, just a couple of animals we think remaining. I still see some hogs in the chute. One getting ready to enter and one coming through now. And just trying to get the PA system reattached.
The microphone is down. I think he's going to try to run the rest of it without.
Okay, I'm going to plug him back in. Kesselilly's going to get real loud.
85, 80, here another bit on 5, 85, another bit on 5, 80, another bit on 5, 580, here another bit on 5, 585, sold at $80, put it right there, on Boggs, 80 on Boggs.
We got a lamb for the benefit of 4-H, donated by D&L Contracting.
That's what we just sold.
So Roger Hanshaw also marking out D&L Contractors.
D&L Contract.
Donated to scholarship fund by Klay Family Pharmacy.
Klay Family Pharmacy donating this hog that's being.
Okay.
And 50, give 50, another bit on 50, 50, where, 50, and 50 now, 60, another bit on 60, and 50 here, $60, 50, give 60, and 60, another bit on 60, and 50, give 60, another bit on 60, and 60 here, $60, another bit on 60, give 60 here, and 50 is there now, 5, 50, give 5, 50, another bit on 5, 50, mid 5, 50, another bit on 5, and 55, 55, and 55 now, 60, got a bit 60 here, now 5, 65, 65, 65, and 70, got a bit 70 here, now 5, 75, 5, 75, we get 5 here, and 75, another bit on 75, and 80, got a bit 80 here, now 5, 85, 85, 5, 85, now 90, got a bit 90, now 5, 95, now 90, another bit on 5, 90, another bit on 5, 90 here, now 5, sold it, $90, put it on R&R Antiques, R&R Antiques.
Now that is impressive.
He is impressive.
Kesselilly in the middle of an auction, grabs the mic and goes right to work, keeps on going.
He is very impressive.
We got a pen of rabbits that was donated to 4-H from C&J Barbecue. They here, baby, I don't know what they look like, but you're buying them that way.
Rabbits.
Here are rabbits, we don't know what they look like.
$10. Pretty good price for some rabbits, and you don't know what they look like, right?
Yeah.
Is this the final hog, or do we have
I
another?
just saw another one running through there. I don't know if he got loose.
I think he got loose. They got him in the pen.
I'm sorry.
There's some kids working hard there. I'm still looking around. I don't see any more animals yet.
It'll be okay.
So I do see one more hog in the ring.
Klay Family Pharmacy bought that hog. 75, now 70, give it 70, 70, give it 5, 75, 5, 75, now 80, give 80 here, $80 now, 80 here, now 5, 85, 85, now 90, 90, 90 here, now 5, 5, 95, 100, and 100 here, now 5, 105, 5, 105, 5, 105, 105, 5, 505, now 10, 110, and 110, 110, 110, 110, and 20, 120, 120, 20, 20, 120, and 120 here, now 30, 130, 130, 130, 30, 30, 130, 130, 30, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, now 40, got a bit 40, 140, 140, 130 here, now 40, 140, 30, 40, 130, 40, last and final call, 130, 40. Sold at $130 your way. Jared Dawson, Jared Dawson.
So Jared Dawson,
$130 hog.
130 more. And waiting to see if that is the last animal. Looking over at Kesselilly, he's looking down, they're talking it over.
Hey Mike, do you know how many items we have left on the resale sheet?
The look on Mr. Lilly's face, not knowing how many he's left on the resale sheet.
I don't see anything else in the chute. This isn't easy, though.
Oh, no way.
To keep track of all these different animals. Which ones have been auctions actually sold? How many are donated back? Donated to which cause?
And again, it goes so quickly that it's so hard to keep up, especially with the resale. And it looks like we've got a verdict here.
Yes.
So they are checking over at the what we call scores table. They're looking through some sheets here. And we'll get ourselves an idea of if there will be any more animals back into the ring. So in a slight holding pattern at the moment. This happened only once before with rabbits. And the resale animals went so lightning fast that the table that we're looking at was having some trouble keeping up, I think. And now we're just waiting to see if there are any final animals available. You're getting some love here from
thank you.
Doing great, he says. Doing great.
They've got their heads together down there looking at paperwork, so.
Now, we will have an answer relatively soon.
And the queen is back.
Yeah, while we are in a holding pattern, slight holding pattern here, we wanted to once again join up with the queen here of the Klay County Ag Fair. This young lady again, Katie Davis, is maybe as tired as Kessel is over there.
Maybe.
You showed an animal, not once, but for resale. You've been in the ring for every single giveaway. You've been there.
Yes, sir.
And you said, I said, can we have you again? She said, we got to clean this whole place, make it fast.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on so far on this evening, the entirety of the evening, is it going as well as you guys thought it would?
Yes. I'm surprised at how much I sold him. My third year doing sheep. He's the biggest sheep I've had, weighing at 144 pounds. He's the highest sheep I've sold, and I don't know how much my second sale was, but the dude that he came up to me and started talking to me about it and was asking questions, and he was real interested in it, which I appreciate from supporters.
Yes.
And coming up, and then he took it home, which makes our progress a lot faster. I also appreciate that, because the more we can get these animals out of here, the more we can put up all these areas and get the fire department in here and clean out all this so we can go to bed.
Yeah, I tell you what. So if you were a betting person, what would you guess is the earliest you're getting out of here tonight? It's 9:53 right now.
9:53. Well, I'd say, depending on the type of animal that goes first and the regoing price, and if you went first and you cap them.
Yeah.
If you cap them, I say like around like 9 or 10. But if they kept on going, sometimes the kids get like they don't know who you are because it got sold so many times.
Yes.
And when you're in the,
I think that they're having trouble with right now.
Yes.
And when you're in the ring, there's so much going on, and you don't know who all is.
Yeah.
And you like can't keep an eye on them. And some people still want their animals back because they get attached to them, because you have to work with them, and you get to know them.
Yeah.
Get to know them personally. And like I had one year, I did a goat, and I got so attached to him. I sold him for like $700, and my dad bought him back for $60. I had him for 3 years after that, but it was a drought, and my dad was like, "We can't keep him because we have cattle." And so I had to leave my buddy behind, but he would follow me like a dog.
Well, I got a question for you. Now, when I approached you before this whole thing started, you told me that you had to kiss a pig sometime tonight.
Okay.
Did this happen?
It did not happen.
All right.
Okay,
No, we didn't miss it. We didn't miss
it then.
No, the hog that I was supposedly going to kiss, she was my boyfriend's hog, but she started, it's hot, obviously.
Yes.
Pigs get hot, so she was not having it. I understand that. I'm not having it either.
You're not having it either, huh?
I'm tired. My knee's on fire. I had all the board members of this. They all voted yes, and I would have, but she got
That's
a little
all right.
upset.
That's
I'm not
okay.
gonna bother her.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
Well, you got to know the animals, right? And Katie, you do. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for working throughout this
You're
thing.
welcome.
And we wish you the best of luck in your upcoming year as queen.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful interview with Katie Davis, with or without the kissing of the hog. We are waiting, folks. We are still trying to figure out how much more is left in this sale. And we've got some people showing some stuff. And I see papers out. I see people looking at said papers. And now we have people moving from one side of the ring to the other. And here comes the announcement.
One thing left to sell.
You're taking it home. No more resale.
Did he say a pair of rabbits? If you buy them, you own them, he said. Pair of rabbits.
Pair of rabbits.
Sight unseen?
Yeah.
I don't.
Buyer beware on this last pair of rabbits. Sight unseen. Kessel Lily has one more auction.
I see a rabbit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that 10 rabbits. And here they go, the
6 and more.
Ladies and gentlemen, next concludes our 2025 Ag Fair. We want to thank all the buyers. We ask you to please pay. Mr. Shamlin over there at that table, they'll park you out. They'll take care of you.
And a very, very big thank you to Kessel Lilly, who did not even know that he was going to be wearing our microphone.
No, he did not.
And he did a fantastic job, a lot of hard work going into that. What an absolutely wonderful evening. We've got a chance, Mr. Phil Dobbins, to talk to some of these wonderful young boys and girls who have worked so hard at this, and they have been rewarded very, very well from a lot of very good buyers and a lot of great supporters of Klay County.
They have, and it's a wonderful evening to have so many people come out, so many businesses in our county, and actually not just in our county, but in the surrounding counties that come to this event each and every year and support our kids. Highlight of my evening was hearing from all the kids when we interviewed those students. They're all very articulate. They are very well spoken. They have an understanding of their craft. They understand the business that they are in, and they all have plans. And that was it was really wonderful to see this evening.
Well, the ship has officially launched here at Klay County Sports. Again, this was not a sports-related thing. This was a community-based thing. And if you want to be involved in this, there are many, many ways that you can stay in touch with Klay County and all the things that are happening. Number one is if you're watching us right now on our YouTube channel, WVRC Klay County Sports. All you got to do is hit subscribe and then confirm your subscription. If you found us through the Facebook page that we linked this YouTube page, we need you to follow that page. Don't just like it. You got to follow that page, because coming up on the 29th, we'll be able to start going live on Facebook and on YouTube. We also will love to have as many advertisers as we can get from now until the start of the sports season. To do that, you can get a hold of Mr. Phil Dobbins, the superintendent of Klay County Schools. He'll give you my information, or you can just call the radio station at WVRC. It's 304-927-3760. Or you can just send us a message on social media. That's the way people do things these days.
Absolutely.
Well, Phil, it's been a fun time to be here. It's been a long day, but it's very exciting what is starting to happen here in Klay County with this partnership.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm truly excited. Again, though, I would add this. If you want to need more information, contact the board office, 304-587-4266, and ask for me. I'll be happy to talk to you and give you the information you need to get in touch with Drew Miller here.
Absolutely. I want to thank a bunch of people, all the volunteers, obviously, who have helped put this on, all of the buyers who have contributed so much to this program. Kessel Lilly, who just brought us the microphone, a great job for that guy. Did a fantastic job. I want to thank Michael Shamblin for helping me get set up here early. And, of course, everybody who helped out to make this thing such a success. I want to thank my partner in crime here, Mr. Phil Dobbins. You are a man of many hats, and you are now a